Are we live? Are we live, baby? Let's bring up Discord. Discord, baby! Okay. Awabra Outhorse. What? Did I just say Awabra Outhouse? Good Grispies. Okay. YouTube. We are going live, baby! Why am I keep saying that kind of stuff? Oh my god, 8,000 subscribers? Y'all are crazy. I just had so much sushi and it was so delicious and we made it by hand. That's the best kind of sushi, is when you make sushi by hand. And I have my hot fries and I have my blue Kool-Aid. Everything's fantastic. And my sister's here. She's going to be coming up soon. It's so warm in here right now. Okay, I'm going to copy. We're going to jump out of here. Hi, I see I have 2 viewers. Yeah, I checked up on all this. I'm just making sure that everybody on the Discord channel knows that we're live right now. Come and sketch, heathens! Okay, for everybody watching right now, just get comfortable, get your sketchbook, get whatever you need. We'll start warm up in a moment. There we go. Let's go, baby. Palace Art, Burners, blah, blah, blah. My mouth is not working. There we go. Home, somebody messaged me. Somebody's trying to be my friend. Who's Screen Peach? I don't know who a Screen Peach is. You know, she okay, I guess. Or they. I do not know who they are. Okay, YouTube critique. Oh my god, my mouth is not working. It's because I had so much delicious sushi. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, all 3 things are down. Ha! You can see this hovering on. Oh no, I did not intend to make everything go away. What? Did I just like. I shook it. I shook my apps. And it was like, hey, we're gonna disappear. Okay, so we are live right now. That's good, good, good. And let's go. Rosebuds, hello. Tallulah, hello. Mini, ayo! Mini saying, I started on a new drawing and it's not going very well. Just give it a few moments. You need to warm up. Listen, there's not a bad piece of art. You are fine. You're great. Okay, so I have a specific image in my head, so let's make a new document. I think the width of 3,000, it's definitely wider than it is bigger. I'm trying to find the sketch I made, because I actually sketched it out, because it was stuck in my head so bad. You guys can see that, but it's like, wah! So that's what I'm going to try sketching. I'm going to have to look at it. I'm going to have to do all the anatomy and all the perspective. This is going to be a 2-hour art stream today, because my sister's downstairs, and this is one of the last weekends I get with her before she goes back to college. So, it'll be 2 hours. Let's see what we can do in 2 hours. Hang on. Hot fries are so good. Cheetos has a hot fry they came out with recently to fight against this brand of hot fries, and it's better. Like, it has a better texture. Okay. The door of sin. Yes, Rosebuds, you must relate to this. A person grabbing a doorknob and freezing. That would be fantastic. Weak to cold. Okay, so width 3,000, height 2,500. Let's make it 2,300. 300 RGB. I actually think I want to cut this down even more. Come on, you. More like that. I want it to look almost like a shot out of a movie, because I was actually inspired by some of the Game of Thrones. So we're gonna let's quickly look up Game of Thrones and the wall screenshots. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to find the scenes where they're there, where it's all really cold and kind of and that's all I want. Where's that scene with the, because I want it looking almost like this. This is like the color palette. Like this is basically, there's a slight amount of brown gray in there, but everything else, it should just be like completely like cold looking. It's actually a particular scene from, I think, book 6 of the Saga for Pirantina series. And this guy was so goofy. He's like, oh, I have a beard. It's from book 6. And it's in the beginning, and essentially he gets so mad that he literally jumps over onto the opposite front of the Notorous dragons and explodes them because he has a lot of power. So he gets so mad that he just goes BWAM and destroys everybody. I'm gonna increase my sound a teeny bit. We good? Okay. So right now, grab your sketchbook, grab your water. I got blue Kool-Aid. I'm better than you. My parents never let me drink that when I was a kid. I'm just trying to find the screenshot I'm thinking of. What is the screenshot where that guy... Barbarian. I'm just trying to find out what his name was. Yes, him. I was not... That's naked people. I am so sorry that you're looking at this. Well, at least none of them are fully naked. Tormund. Okay. Tormund looking up for you. Yes! Here we go! This is the color palette I'm looking for! This is like one of my favorite scenes from the movie. It's so adorable! Look at him! He's amazing! Okay. But this is like no. I'm about to jump on a website that I might not want to be on. Okay, this is the color palette that I'm going for. These haunting kind of blues, grays, whites. That's what we're going for. So I'm going to save image. We can save it here. We can exit out. And I'm going to, yeah, a white, you know what? No, I'm not going to do my background layer until later. So we're just going to jump in, and it's going to be white. And it is time, everybody, for your warm-up. Yes, I'm pushing for you guys to do warm-up, because it's very important for your arms. For your arms, you must do it for your arms. Okay. For your arms and your wrists and everything in life. And for today, I'm going to choose my favorite color, a kind of turquoise blue. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Ah, you ready, buddy? Mwah. Let's get drawing. So, for warm-up, remember... Are you not connected? I never plugged it in. I'm intelligent. I am a big brain internet star with lots of intelligence. I know how to plug in a Wacom tablet. Okay. Oh, mini is like Game of Thrones. It's hard to type. Ratatata. I don't drink water. And then other people is I don't drink as much water as I do horchata. Rosebud's like I don't drink water ever. It's bad. Everything is on the menu for me if it's not water. What? Why don't you guys like water? Okay, we have pen pressure. We are good to start. I love water. I mostly drink water or straight coffee with no sweetening. This already looks like some sort of forest, and I want to do something with it. It looks like bamboo. Yeah, but you can either drink water. No, for me, I either drink water, I drink unsweetened cold tea, or what I do is I take straight up cocoa powder, blend it with some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some ginger sometimes, cloves, and then maybe a small amount of sugar or honey, and then I put like an oat milk creamer in it, and I'll drink that, and it's like a very, very, very cool Mexican hot chocolate. So that's usually what I drink. Oh, and in the morning I have a cup of straight coffee with something called mud in it, which is a mixture of powdered mushrooms, turmeric, black pepper, like a bunch of weird stuff that's really good for you. And it actually tastes really great because it has cinnamon and ginger and stuff in it. And so I end up just drinking that. Who offender? Ah! Just got my iPad. Okay. That's the ghoul. That is the sister. Okay. Delete that layer. New layer. So remember, up and down, side to side. Now we're going to be working on the circles. Circles are important. These are all the things you want to do to warm up. And I'm trying to move generally from my elbow and from my shoulder instead of just from my wrist.
Why are you behind me? What are you doing?
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Can they see me?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's the camera right there, Goofus.
Well, I didn't know if it was focusing on you or focusing on your... Look, Miranda, you know I don't have any brain cells left.
Okay, so after you do circles, you do your S-curves. Remember, work and draw from mainly your shoulder and your elbow. Wrist movement is only for very small details.
Look at that wrist.
Oh, shush. Okay. Now we're going to make another layer. So many layers. Now let's see. What other shapes? Layers! Onions have layers.
Onions have layers.
Everybody
have
layers. What about parfait? Okay. Okay, I think I'm feeling loosey-goosey. I think we're good. I didn't mean to make a group. There we go. And of course, if you guys want to play music, I'm not allowed to play music during the stream because YouTube will find me and put chains around my knees and drag me into digital hell. But you guys can play music, so it's going to be quiet on this end. And no playing music, Lily. You're going to get me in trouble.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can play music. Let's get started. I'm going to... What are you doing?
I need an outlet.
Are you eating hot fries with chopsticks?
Yes, so I don't get my fingers dirty. Don't you know the good old hot Cheeto trick with the the chopsticks?
Eleanor, you are beautiful and I love you, but sometimes you are such a beautiful hot mess.
What
was that? Just like, oh! Okay. Let's go. I'm going to start my drawing. So first I'm actually going to put down my perspective. My horizon line is going to be like that, somewhere in the background. That's way too thick. We need to lower the sizes here. And the opacities. There. So horizon line's in the background. And generally, everything's pointing in that direction. I know what I want to draw, but it's difficult drawing from this perspective sometimes. So our perspective point is actually somewhere off screen, which is very unique. It's like it's over there a few inches. And so the wall that the noter has built is going to be over here, and Eidolon himself is going to be placed somewhere over here. But let me draw the perspective lines driving in this direction first. Not like that.
Do you have an iPad charger?
Which kind of iPad charger?
Just like a regular type of iPad charger.
This is not the kind of perspective I want. If anything's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in those black drawers.
Okay, thank you.
I think I'm gonna... Can I put a giant dead dragon there to cover up the fact that I don't know how to draw perspective? It's a possibility.
It's like the good old drawing the hands behind the back trick, so you don't have to draw hands.
Absolutely.
Oh, we've all been there.
You okay, computer?
Nope.
Okay, with a Wacom tablet, this is what it looks like. Wacom, whatever. Whack 'em in the mole. With a Wacom tablet, you use this to change the size of your brush. Like, I don't have to touch anything. I just go whoop, whoop, whoop like that, and it'll change the size of the brush. And you press this button, and this is, I believe, layer selection. What is it? This is auto scroll. Then if I press again, it goes to cycling layers. Press one more, it's brush size. Press one more, it goes to rotation. Right now I have it on brush size. And for some reason, when I rotated for brush size, it was like, and it did not want it. Like, let's see if it'll do it again. It does not want to change brush size. I mean, it's doing it, it's just complaining. It's like me. Okay, so there has to be a wall over there. I'm going to be using a lot of fancy brushes to get what I want. No, this is too much. This is too much, Captain!
Too much. Oh, a string on my finger.
What?
There was
Did you find what you needed?
Nope.
Well then. Wait, what do you have the iPad charger right there.
Oh no, I need a block or like something to plug the iPad charger into.
Oh my god, just get this one. See, this one's running to the what is it? The lamp, and I'm not using the lamp right now, so you can just steal that one.
Know if the lamp was important, so I didn't want to. Right. Oh!
You're making me look like an abuser. I mean, you just put it on your head. You're like, oh my god, no, I'm gonna die. I am an older sister. Means I have to abuse her. Whoa! Whoa!
Wait. Lamp. Lamp.
Why are you sitting right behind me? It's such a strange.
Because this is the only place where I can plug in my iPad.
This is gonna be an interesting art block for other people.
This is what happens when younger sister joins the chat.
Oh, it's only week 2. Okay, I kind of have what I want here, and I'm gonna make sure it looks like what I want it to. I forget if... You know what? We're gonna have to do some quick research, because I do not know if this particular scene is in the winter or not. It might just be really gunky. Drive.google.com. Okay, let's see. Let's go into writing. Let's go into PIRANTINA. Let's go into... I think PIRANTINA Raw Files has book 6 in it. Yes. Okay, book 6. You guys get to see stuff that's not supposed to be released for a while now. Have fun. Shh. I just really need to figure out. Like, book 6. Death. Okay. Blue glass longsword shimmered dully from its cold, lonely cabinet. It had not been used in 6 months. Its master sat several miles away from his tent, looking out over an expansive military front. It was early morning, the air chilled and still. Nobody stirred, not even the enemy. They dared not face the emotionless, murderous hands of the battle prince of PIRANTINA. Okay, yeah, but what? You said it's chilly, but is it snowy, or is it just muddy and gross?
Maybe it's up to your imagination.
It could be up to the imagination, but, like, chronologically, I have to make sure it's the right time of year.
Maybe there's random snow.
That could be true. Lots of those fronts have random snow. He wore no... Yeah,
his... Pennsylvania weather. Random snow.
Wow, he's dressing up like me. He wore no clothes. The blood from the previous night's battle crusted on his claws and limbs.
I remember when I wore that dress to homecoming sophomore year. It was a good time.
Didn't understand why the notarist cult kept fighting. They had no chance. The tall light blue warrior looked to his hands. They were dirty. He had no will to clean himself, though. This was so depressing. Oh my god, poor Eidolon.
But you guys don't know why he's depressed.
Yeah, you're knowing that my tall blue mouthless boy is depressed in the beginning of this book, but you have no idea why.
Spoiler alert, it's because he doesn't have a mouth.
He can't eat french fries. He can't get the chicken nuggets.
I don't have a mouth. You know what that means. I can't eat chicken nuggets.
I thought you were about to say, well, put it up your butt. I forgot about the video. Immeasurable forest of tents. The tall, strong warrior began making his way down the hill toward the immeasurable forest of tents. He had things he needed to do that day. Perhaps he would finally take a shower, clean himself of the filth coating his body. He also needed to make sure all the supplies were filled, and that the soldiers were properly fed and happy. After that, he needed to murder every single enemy soldier, their families, everyone he loved, and blah! Eidolon physically stopped, rubbing his temples. No, he would not kill everyone. Even though he had the power to scorch every strain of life on PIRANTINA, he would not. He'd continue to pour his soul power into the batteries of the city so they could defend from enemy attacks, and he'd use his life magic to heal his soldiers. He would not harm anyone if it wasn't necessary. What?
Imagine him using his soul power for, like, a rave.
Oh my god! He's just, like, standing up there and the lights are pouring out of him. It's like a laser show. Oh god, I just want to know what time of year it is! Let me know what time of year it is!
Time for Eidolon to get a calendar, that's what it is. Do they have calendars on PIRANTINA?
Of course they have calendars on PIRANTINA! What kind of question was that? 400 days.
Per month?
No! 400 days in 1 year.
So 40 days per month.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're 4 weeks, which are 10 days each. And their days are 50% longer than ours. So that means a year is 600 days for them. Oh, well, if one of us jumped onto their planet, a year would actually be 600 days. Which means that Eidolon on PIRANTINA is about 5,178 years old. On Earth, he's more close to 8,000. Yeah. Yeah.
My brain didn't process any of that.
Oh wait, this is the exact scene that I'm drawing.
Ooh.
The Battle Prince picked up pace, accelerating to 100, then 300, then over 500 miles per hour. Upon reaching the ramp of soil, he leapt, sailing half a mile through the air. The black-striped red-noticed dragons saw him coming and sent volleys of plasma bolts into his body from their hundreds of nearby turrets and cannons. They glanced off the humanoid's body, absolutely ineffective. He crashed down behind their lines, splintering through war machines and protective spikes. Everything withered beneath his power. Before him stood one of the leading generals, Xantorka, cousin to the king. Xantorka raised his broadsword, fear swimming in his fiery eyes. Ooh.
Fear breaststroking through his fiery eyes. Butterflying.
You do understand that chemical weapons are banned from modern combat, Eidolon whispered, eyes glimmering from slate green to gold.
Oh, shit.
He's using his god power. Yeah, no, I don't know what time of year it is. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. It's gonna be winter-y and muddy. That's all I can tell you guys. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. There. So I want to bring in my color palette. Where's the picture I downloaded? Should be in my downloads. Okay, this is my color palette, or general color palette I'm going to be using. I'm going to pick up on these colors later. For now, it's just reference. So...
Yes. The guy's face in the background.
It's Tormund. He's been in... He loves Brown of Tarth, and he wanted to, like, do things with her.
Why are you looking at the blonde guy then? That's a little...
That's Brienne of Tarth. It's Gwyneth. You heard my wife.
Look.
You insulted my wife.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
You insulted my wife. God.
To quote John Mulaney, that's my wife. I apologize. Actually, no. She's androgynous as hell and then sexy as fuck. Am I allowed to swear?
Yes, you swore on my Christian surfer live stream. Wait.
Sorry, kids.
Oh, wait. What does she spit? Brienne of Tarth. Images.
Ah.
Yeah, that's her.
Very nice.
Yeah, she's hot.
Very nice.
I know she wasn't meant to be a hot character, but you know what? I'm kind of very attracted to her.
And that's completely valid.
Have you seen what's the actress that played Brienne of Tarth?
Gwyneth Paltrow? Is that who you're trying to say?
Gwendolyn Christie. This is what she normally looks like.
Wow.
I know. There is one
icon.
There's one particular picture of her that makes me like say, "Please step on me." Oh, that's how big she is compared to other people. She's a giant.
She's so tall.
I know.
Don't you love when women?
I love it when women. Yeah, this is what we're fawning over. We're fawning over her. What?
Nice!
That's a sea anemone vagina. There's one picture of her in like this Spartan kind of looking ensemble. And also, that's just oh my god.
Beautiful
in this
costuming.
Spartan looking ensemble, and she has basically no legs. I mean, no pants on. She has no legs.
No legs.
So wait, Gwendolyn Christie. Okay, Gwendolyn Christie. Here we go. I know. We're allowed to show it. It's not really showing her butt or anything, so this is legal for YouTube.
Correct.
But I love that picture so much. Okay, I didn't just say that I really, really love it. She's so beautiful. God, she has.
We have interrupted this stream.
We have interrupted
to love women.
We have yes, we have interrupted this stream, this art stream, to love women. So let's keep drawing. I was like, oh yeah, this won't be a long art stream. Interrupts to look at Gwendolyn Christie. Okay. Oh my pansexual heart. Okay. So in this scene, Eidolon's like standing right here. So we want to place his feet over here and maybe over here because he's just landed.
That's a weird looking foot. Oh, that's his body.
Why do you die every time you start laughing?
I don't know. I think it was the Windex.
The Windex?
The forbidden Windex.
Mmm.
Oh my god, wait, did you know that squirrels can survive terminal velocity?
Wait, what? Why is this a fact you are suddenly bringing up right now?
I don't know. It just popped into my mind. Yeah, they can survive terminal velocity, which is pretty cool, I would say. It's kind of neat.
I mean, cats can too, but...
Like, it would... How long would it take to kill a squirrel through starving it if it was just falling?
Did you just say how long would it take to kill a squirrel if it was just falling?
Yeah, because it would have to fall for so long that it's starved to death. Because no matter how far... Ooh! No matter what distance the squirrel falls from, it'll survive because it survives terminal velocity, which is the highest velocity that it can physically reach, depending on its weight. So that would, you would have to starve the squirrel in midair. Wait, hold on.
Oh, no, don't do research on it! I don't want to know!
The terminal.
Terminal velocity of a squirrel is probably like 60 miles an hour, considering its weight, because I know our terminal velocity is 120.
Squirrel.
Why?
30 miles an hour.
Well, of course it can survive then, it's only 30! Why are you discussing the terminal velocity of a squirrel? I know we're watching Monty Python later, but this is like way too on point.
So it turns out a squirrel would need to fall about 4,800 miles in order to die, because that would give it time to starve to death because they can survive terminal velocity.
Who researched
I
this?
don't know, some girl named Rachel, and she texted it to her friend at 2:30 in the morning.
Did you guys hear this conversation? Is she too quiet? She's talking about how long would it take to kill a squirrel just by having it fall because terminal velocity is not fast enough to kill it. That's the conversation that we're having right now.
Yes. Hello guys, I'm a college student. Ooh.
Sisters.
Hey sisters. James Charles here. Oh my god, did you hear that JoJo Siwa came out as lesbian?
Good for her.
Yeah. Oh my god, someone in the chat has had this conversation with their friends. I love you, random citizen.
I don't know what's going on. I've lost control of my stream.
Ha ha ha.
Eleanor's-
I wreak chaos.
Eleanor's talking about the terminal velocity of squirrel death. And now JoJo Siwa.
She's gay!
I mean, that's
So
cool.
proud
That's
of
actually
her.
really cool because she has so many people who look up to her. So now having her, acknowledge, come out as gay is really good.
Yes. Apparently she, broke up with her boyfriend and then came out on TikTok with a video of her jamming to Born This Way by Lady Gaga with like rainbow lights. And then there was later a TikTok of her and the LA Pride house. Like how you have the like TikTok hype house.
Mm-hmm.
This one's like the Pride hype house in LA. It's full of like, I'm assuming wholesome gays. They seem pretty wholesome. Also, if you're hanging out with JoJo Siwa, she seems like a pretty positive, good person. I don't think she would hang out with toxic people. But she was with them and they were like, welcome to the club, or whatever their caption was. It was very, very cash money.
Well, happy for her. I wonder how the rest of her family's taking it.
She's joined the army. The gay army.
This live stream has no control anymore. Wait, we should have turrets here because the noters also have turrets.
They have turds?
Eleanor.
I'm sorry. I mean, they do technically, but...
I mean, yes, technically they do have turrets! Why are you taking my super duper serious drawing and be like, "Well, poopy"?
Because I'm your annoying little sister, and that's my job. Can they see me?
Yes. Well, actually, can they?
I don't know if I'm in frame.
No, you're not in frame. I just keep looking. I keep looking over to the side, and there's like this strange voice coming out of the weird, the edge of my computer, like, "Haha, squirrel terminal velocity." Stop it with your long, creepy fingernail. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh no. I'm trying to draw. I haven't even looked at the comments section because I'm so distracted by your shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans, bananigans.
Shenanigans, bananigans. The science nerd. Is that person's name Rose, the science nerd?
I thought you were talking about the tank I was drawing.
No! A person in the comments saying that they're a science nerd.
Oh, we have
I can't see. Rose?
No, you can't.
I have my glasses on and I still can't read their name. Rosebuds?
Yeah,
Rosebud!
She came up. She's the one who came up with the Door of Sin.
Door of Sin?
You don't know about the Door of Sin?
Tell me more.
No.
Oh. Ooh. Anyone in there, K-pop?
Eleanor, stop hijacking my chat.
I'm sorry. I will stop.
Did you end up making more sushi?
I didn't. I wanted to wait for you, so.
Oh, thank you.
Yee. Oh, God.
We also need to set up, what is it called? We need to set up the, more rice, since we have so much crab. I was thinking, like, we make twice as much rice, honestly, so we can use up all the, other ingredients.
That sounds good. We can just gorge on...
Yeah, we can gorge on sushi tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. There's so many other details I could be putting in here, but I'm like, I'm so bad at detailing backgrounds.
Same. I'm not good at backgrounds.
That's why I practice.
I know.
I like attacking things I'm not good at. That sounds bad. It's just like, I'm horrible at juggling, and I punch all the juggling people like in the area.
Correct.
I thought you were about to start singing the Song of Rohan. Bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum. Tattered flags. We gotta do the tattered flag. Oh, poor Santorka. He's literally the only one here to stop Yadalon, and he's like, ah!
search Xantorka. Xantorka's real name is...
Xantorka uncleophanata.
Uncleophanata! How extra.
Wait, I know what I should do. There should be like little mud paths where the soldiers are used to walking along. That's a detail that could happen. I'm so bad with details. You know what? I'm so bad with details that I'm going to create another layer and do the outlines of the characters. First, I want to get Eidolon's face in, though. What are you watching?
I'm going through the house of memes.
Oh.
Beautiful conducting skills.
You need to watch the entire thing all the way through. It gets really fun. He's super angry.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
His eyebrows are way too big.
Bushy eyebrows. No, it's in simple meter. You have simple quadruple? Just the hat. The hat struggling to stay on.
Okay, I need to lasso this and bring it down. It's too high in perspective. What?
The birth cake.
What? Okay. He was supposed to look very gaunt in this scene. I remember describing him as looking thinner than usual. Well, not than usual. He was usually in like really good shape, but you know, like muscular. Mm-hmm. And I remember describing him in the beginning of the book looking like he had lost weight, like a lot of weight.
Which is interesting considering that I don't have fat.
Yeah. Maybe it was just his physical appearance.
Yeah.
Having difficulty with the jaw at this angle. I haven't drawn Eidolon in a very long time. She looks deranged. I mean, that's actually really fair for the beginning of the book, yeah. Considering what he's gone through. He's just like, oh, I'm going to murder all of you. Whoa, 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 whoa. And for good reason. That matches his head size a bit more. Before I do anything, yeah. Oh, that looks so weird. There's something wrong with that head. Yeah. Select, reselect. We gonna do it to him.
Make it real big.
What? You mean like what?
Yeah.
Can't even see it.
Big head. Big boobs.
They got the boobies. What? Still feels too large.
Rosebuds, what is it? Why are you saying hello?
What? Okay, let me look.
Mini, I'm sorry if I try to read your names and
There's so many comments. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on the comments because y'all commented a lot. I'm also going to flip the canvas. Image, adjustments, no. Weird. His arm is out of perspective.
His arm is so long.
See, this is why you flip the camera, because you find mistakes like this.
Oh, we need my back.
What about your back?
I cracked it. dislocated the poor man's shoulder.
Actually, Noink!
He literally, he's going, ooh. Oh, he's doing a TikTok dance.
Eleanor.
Make him do the...
Eleanor.
Yedwan does the WAP challenge.
You pain me. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm gonna catch up with the comments now. There's so many. Game of Thrones. Our argument about water.
Water?
They said they didn't like the flavor of water. Many said, I honestly just found out about you yesterday. Hey, welcome though. Many saying, I draw on paper and digital, but they're both bad. There is nothing as... What? Brain function. There's no such thing as a bad artist, only an inexperienced artist. So don't call your art bad. Just understand that you haven't accumulated a lot of skill yet. Take that with you, okay? I used to be a very inexperienced artist. 20 years later, I'm not. So progress, it happens. Never call yourself a bad artist. Use your whole arm, girl. Oh my god, seriously.
Use a whole arm with it.
Tiny, exactly. I want a tablet. Money, iPad, lost tablet, save up iPad, used, Wacom. Krita, great. I'll try. Pretty cheap. Wacom, something, skill level of... I guess. If you start out, a bamboo tablet only costs like $60, but you have to have the programs to go with it, although a lot of programs are free. First tablet's Gaumon. I think they're a bit cheaper than Wacom, but still good. iPad, Procreate, yep, that's good. Ibis Paint. Ibis Paint's a great program. I just tried it out. It's amazing.
Ibis like the bird?
I think that's what it is. Is it supposed to be Ibis?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Ibis. See,
Ibis.
TikTok makes it seem so easy. The thing about TikTok is they don't show you how many times they screw up. I would know. I re-film things over and over again. What? Guys, you're all so young. Oh my god, you're all under 16 and you're complaining about your level of art skill?
Y'all are under 16?
We have like a 13-year-old in here.
That's illegal.
No, don't worry about your art skills. Seriously, why do you have this expectation that you're gonna be that you have to be really good like other people? You don't. You're fine. Even Renaissance painters. I'm trying to... Oh my god. No one. Miranda is simping over an actor. Absolutely.
Correct.
Science nerd. Door of Sin.
Door of Sin. Door of Sin.
Wait, what? Rosebuds, what are your genders? What are your genders?
They're probably talking to both.
No. They're like just sitting here waiting for Miranda to see what my pronouns are so she doesn't misgender me again while I'm trying to draw struggle hands. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Rosebud, what? Rosebud, what
I thought, no, they put them in, Eleanor. Shush. They put them in. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to misgender you.
Wait, what are their pronouns?
Eleanor, let me read it.
Oh, I didn't know you hadn't read it yet. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I know this is a complete accident, but because it was like rosebuds, I thought, that's like built in that's roses are feminine. I thought you were a girl. No. Your name's Logan? I'm really sorry. Or Logan. My last name is Rose and my pronouns are... How do you pronounce that? Z-Zem?
Oh.
He, him, they, them. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I did not realize. I feel really bad now. Can I say they? Is they okay? I feel bad now. I'm super sorry. I didn't mean to misgender you. I completely presumed based on the fact that you had a flower in your username. I feel super bad now. Ugh, this is not a good way to do an art thing. I feel bad now.
Hey, that's why we learn from our mistakes and then just make sure not to do it again.
I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel super bad.
It's okay.
Presumption.
They said it was okay,
I feel like
they understand.
I feel like an old white lady from Georgia named Carrie or something. I don't know.
Carrie?
Not Karen, but Carrie. I'm not gonna use your gender because I don't believe in that kind of stuff. You're gonna be a she. Oh, I feel bad now. I can't let it go! I'm extremely self-critical! I hate it when I do something wrong or cause somebody pain. It makes me in pain. Because they're in pain, and it's because I caused the pain. It's not good. It's like I...
Learn to forgive yourself.
I cannot forgive myself. I still feel bad for, like, bringing a peanut butter sandwich to the no peanut butter zone in school and when I was, like, in elementary school.
No
They had, like...
peanut butter in the no peanut butter zone.
They had the no peanut butter zone, and I was like, I don't know, it was like 3rd grade, and I really wanted to sit with my friend, but she had to sit there. She was, like, segregated to the no peanut butter zone because of her allergy, and I had, like, a peanut butter sandwich, and I just made sure to eat it very carefully, and it was fine, but then I got yelled at for it, and I still feel bad about that. You can't do the no peanut butter zone.
It's okay.
Or like, I hate it when I don't use turn signals.
It's okay.
It's not okay. I am sin. I am nothing but sin. My life is a mistake. I mean...
False.
I'm technically the 2nd child.
True.
True.
It means you're a middle child, technically.
Oh god, I'm a battle royal. No wonder I'm so messed up. That's why I'm angry all the time. You guys don't know this, but I am angry all the time. Like, I get so grumpitated all the frickin' time. I'm just like, I'm a rage machine wherever I go. His head is way too big. I'm a grumpy potato. His arms are huge now. I cannot win. Xantorka, apply. I feel grumpy now. Self-deprecation, engage!
No.
You know what should we do? We should sit in front of the mirror tonight and look at ourselves, wondering what happened. What happened to me?
What?
Actually, usually when I sit in front of the mirror, I just make really dumb faces, and I'm just like, bleh, ha.
Wow.
I'm nervous to look at the comments section. I don't want to look at the comments section now. I'm just selecting randomly. Deselect. Brush.
The comments are fine, Miranda.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Face your fears.
I don't want to face my fears when they have to do with hurting other people. Even accidentally. I want to disappear. I want to turn into a bunny rabbit and go into
The best way to face your fears is to face them.
Yes!
I'm a psychology major, believe me. Just because you don't look at the comments doesn't mean they won't be there.
Shh, but I can pretend they're not there.
Oh yes, avoidance coping.
Yes, that's what I do a lot. This is why I've been fired from so many art jobs. Actually, I haven't. Wow, I'm just having so much trouble with his figure. There's something about... Maybe I should just redraw it. People scare me. I'm gonna have to use my own anatomy art tricks to make sure his body's in line. He looks so funky.
Funky monkey. His thighs thick.
I mean, he does weigh several tons.
In breaking news, Yadlon has a dump truck.
He does. He's a good butt. I've drawn it a few times. I'm happy every single time I do.
Ooh.
I don't know what I want to do with his leg. Here, wait, I'll look at the comments now. Oh my gosh. Oh, pff. Rose, please don't feel bad that I feel bad. This is completely on me. Ratatata was like, I'm back, what's going on? I'm being dramatic, that's what's happening.
And the thing is, she's not even a Gemini.
What? This has nothing to do with Gemini. I'm Cancer. I am Cancer.
No.
How do you pronounce XE and XEM? Is it Z? You're bisexual, so you're in the letter mafia?
Yeah, Alphabet Mafia! Ayy!
I'm learning a lot from this comment section. Honestly, I only discovered that I was pansexual and slightly non-gender conforming like maybe 2 years ago, if that. And so... Oh, there we go. Let's plant that foot. Plant the foot! And so I still have so much to learn about, like, all the different parts of the communities. Because I literally just don't know anything. I guess it was because... I don't know. I don't want to say I grew up in a household where it would be uncomfortable to express my, you know... I mean, it should have occurred to me way long ago. That I was not... Was it called heteronormative?
Heteronormative, yeah. Completely cishet.
Yeah, because, I mean, I had a huge crush on Legolas, who is quite feminine, like, traditionally, you know, not that masculine. Looks a little bit more feminine, and the guys I felt, you know, I had crushes on were... And then also, there was a girl in my school that I just was really close with. Well, I mean, not really close with. I stared at her because she was beautiful. And it's like, wow, she has the most beautiful, beautiful face. And she's so pretty. Yeah, I love talking to you. Yeah, we can be great friends. I never quite understood why. And then then it occurred to me only later that, oh wow, I was just pretty darn gay. And it's just, especially after my first relationship, which was with a guy, and my only relationship really, it was kind of like, yeah, I'm not all the way straight.
Yeah. Also, Ratatata, I'm also a Gemini. So I was attacking myself with that comment. And you, apparently.
Eleanor, stop being mean to my chat.
I'm not! I was attacking myself! And they said they feel attacked.
See, you're attacking them. I cannot get this right for the life of me. His muscles have to be way bigger than this. Yeah, just he inflates.
Oh, I think a big part of why I think people in like the millennial Gen Z cusp generation don't like discovered their sexualities and stuff maybe later on is because if their parents weren't open about it, and schools don't teach about it, which is bullshit, by the way. Schools should very much be teaching about LGBTQ plus issues in their sex ed classes. Like, we already been knew that the sex ed curriculum is lacking at best, and intensely Christian and abstinence-based at worst.
Yes.
But they should be teaching about, like, hey, there are more sexualities than just being straight, and that's okay and very normal, and there are more genders than just the one that people
the
think
one
that
gender.
You are. The one gender. There's one gender. No, but, like, teaching about trans stuff and being non-binary and, you know, how gender is a social construct and a spectrum, is very important. And now people are teaching about that on TikTok, or doing the education system's job on a social media platform. And that's why I feel like younger Gen Z is figuring this type of stuff out earlier, is just because there are more resources and more people just being loud about it. So that's the situation. Ooh. Can you guys tell I don't like our education system?
Wait, I want to talk again.
Can you guys tell that I don't like my education, or the education system? I fully plan on getting my master's in, whatchamacallit, in, like, educational psych, and going and punching every teacher who doesn't know about mental health in the face, and every school psychologist who doesn't do their goddamn job in the face.
Jesus, Eleanor.
Not in like the mental face.
Oh, why is this so low?
So it's because he's alone. He's so low.
Get low. Get low. Okay, I'm gonna do the outlines of the character because I'm insecure about
sickness.
Get down to the sickness. I don't know what these layers are. See, this is what happens when you don't name your layers.
I want to see what the chat says.
What? What? Are you doing the end thing again?
Yeah, it tasted like watermelon. It's interesting considering I haven't eaten any watermelon today. Yes, Yadalon, it's shocking, I know. He's like, you haven't what?
You haven't eaten your watermelon today? You know you must eat your watermelon. It's extremely healthy for you.
Watermelon Steven.
I don't say the name Steven. Stevens. Blech.
Steven Universe. Dum dum.
Anyway, let's look at the comments. Oi.
You have to scroll down.
I know, Ellen.
Okay, I'm sorry. She's not even a Gemini. There is, oh my god, an Aries. Period.
She's not even a Gemini. They can't.
12-year-old, not knowing much, planning to know more. We stand educating yourself. Period.
Artists are rarely ever straight.
Correct.
Felt.
Correct. Even the old artists.
Yeah.
12 and confused as fuck. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to not know.
Yeah.
You don't have to know.
Mm-hmm.
You're just you, and that's what's important. Just live your life.
For instance, actually, I'm 25 right now. I'm just starting to figure it out. I don't really know how to, call my sexuality. I just... I just inhaled hot fried juice.
No!
Like, I guess I'm pansexual, but at the same time, I don't let it define me. You know?
Choke me like you hurt me.
What?
Ratatata. Okay, corpse.
Yeah, sex ed was absolutely useless. They told us how the penis worked, and then to not have sex. That was basically what they told us.
Yeah. For me, they talked about some trust stuff and like STDs. But I had to teach, as a senior in high school, I had to teach some freshmen what consent was. Because they had never heard of it. And it was these, like, 4 freshman girls who I was, like, their theater mom. And they were like, I was like, do you know what consent is? Because we were talking about, like, the sex ed system. And they were like, nope. And I was like, oh, God. You need to know what that is.
Okay. Let's get some detail into here. Actually, you know what? I might have had some internalized homophobia because, you know, Dad.
Mm-hmm. What's the dad?
I was just so, you know, like, he was always talking about bringing in a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. And would always talk about how he doesn't like flamboyant body language from guys specifically.
Yeah.
And it's like, you say you just don't like strong, like loud body language, but that's also code for I'm uncomfortable with feminine men. And that is a gay stereotype. LOL.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Exactly. That's what it is, Ratatata. That's what we're saying. That's what we're thinking. We've been kind of thinking that maybe he's a little, little limp in the wrist, but in the inside, in the heart. Period.
Yeah, I feel
exactly right.
I feel bad because he's very stuck with a certain, you know, image of himself, I guess. And I'm like, I just want him to be able to live because, you know, he's our dad. I care about him, but it's like I'm always nervous bringing over a gay friend. Like during my birthday party, bringing over Tavon made me kind of antsy.
Mm-hmm. Whenever, if like we're talking about bringing home a SO, if he's ever like, or if he's ever like, women are beautiful, I'm like, I agree, women are beautiful. Or it's like, if you bring home a boy one day, and I'm like, or a girl, or a person, just a person. And it's just like hey, it's like acclimating fish to new water. Oh my God. You have to do it slowly. You have to be like, hey, get used to the fact that it's not just going to be men. That I'm like, if I bring someone home, there is no guarantee that it is a male person.
Have you seen there's like a sign for 2 lawyers on the way, like, here from Millvale?
Is it the not Johnson & Johnson? That's a soap
No, but
company.
okay. One of them's a male, and the other one's this. I think she's Indian, like not Native American, but Indian.
Mm-hmm.
I am so much attracted to that billboard.
That's a sexy billboard right there.
If I saw her in person, I'd ask her on a date. She's a lawyer. She's like, that's cool. It's just so awesome. And she's beautiful. And I'm just like, crap.
I love women.
Yeah, it's just like, it's also because, you know, like, my general preference is a slightly more masculine looking woman or a more feminine looking guy. I'm like kind of attracted to people in the middle.
Yeah.
Not necessarily traditional androgyny, but fancy androgyny.
Androgyny, but make it spicy.
Yeah. Like tall.
Why is it spicy?
Tall, strong, long hair.
Correct.
Do not care what's going on down there, but tall, strong, long hair.
So like Yadelon.
I mean, yes.
Small waist, pretty face with a big S. I don't know the actual words. Oh, I want to be gay so bad, but some men are so fine. Hey, that's so valid, Ratatata. You don't choose your sexuality. There are
Your sexuality chooses you.
right. Yeah.
Bisexuality. I choose you.
It's like maybe you're bi, maybe you're pan, maybe you don't want to label it. It's
like,
okay.
It's like in the beginning. I swear, our society is like Pokemon in where they're like, here, choose your starter.
Right?
It's like, I don't even want to have a Pokemon. I just want to go plant a garden and teach people things. And they're like, you must have a Charmander.
Oh my god, does that mean that Ash... Ash was an LGBTQ icon.
Because he got a Pikachu.
He chose the one that no one else chose.
Oh, no.
Ash
Don't
defied the Pokemon
Trifecta?
Trifecta, yes.
Trier?
I was like, what's the 3 version of binary? I'm proud of them. Proud of Ash. Catch him!
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon!
Jeez, Crispies.
It's because I was eating too many Krispies. Starter, homophobic gay. Like, the only people allowed to be homophobic are the homos. Ooh. Look at them arms.
His arms are even more muscular than this. I don't know.
Tricep. Knee. Nope.
A knee?
I was thinking knee, arm knee. Like, the elbow is a knee for your arm. Technically.
I need a reference.
Beep beep.
Okay, get ready for a bunch of abs. Yes.
Wow.
Where to go? This is exactly this is exactly what I need for reference.
That's what I aim to be.
He looks like Wreck-It Ralph. I just need the muscles.
Weak guy versus large muscular man.
Is that real? Do people actually look like that? Oh my god.
Yes. Also, they don't have mouths. They like absorb these powders.
They break down energy using their hands. Magi do. So they can literally hold a rock, put some of their soul energy into it, which is strong enough to break the bonds between the atoms, and then they absorb the errant energy. Essentially, they're walking atomic production plants.
But they can give themselves mouths if they want to eat something.
Mm-hmm. And 10% of their population... I always love this picture. It's so ridiculous.
Oh my god.
10% of their population are naturally born with mouths. How do you even make your body look like that? My man's front of body looks like a washboard, and then he has a boink for his butt. Show me that arm. Show me how to draw it. Okay, we're good. I just need to make sure I can draw this. Yeah, but some magi prefer a kind of pre-made powder. And sometimes it comes in a liquid form if you're trying to just, hang out with your buddies and drink, and that's called Druin. Yeah, I was right. This comes down like this. It cuts upwards. This goes over here. See, reference. Sometimes you just use reference. Reference is extremely useful. Do not be afraid of it. And then there's going to be a big bulgy boy coming right over here. This comes in really strongly and then it cuts off. There's like a little line that will be right there. Yeah. And then, yeah, then his arm comes down from there. But I need to make I need to make the top of his deltoid larger. I need to redo the back of his arm. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay.
Not me forgetting that there's a chair right there.
Don't touch the chair.
Oh, don't?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh. I thought maybe I was holding something up structurally.
Like what?
I don't know this.
My sock?
Yes.
It's holding my sock structure, Eleanor. Okay, there's a line that's going to be running that way. I'll add it in later in a more detailed fashion. Do you know that your deltoid actually has like 3 pieces? There are 2 coming this way, and then there's one that goes kind of in between. And actually, your gluteus maximus, your butt, has 3 pieces to it. A gluteus maximus, something in the middle, and the
gluteus minimus.
Yeah, and the gluteus minimus, which is actually underneath of your gluteus maximus.
Wow. The more you know.
Why is art hard?
Because it just is.
Ah!
Ah!
Can I just fake the muscles? Why am I caring so much? I don't want to care this much about this picture, but I'm like, I gotta get it anatomically right. And
what?
I was trying to say anatomically, and it came anatomically. My brain just decided that it did not want to function at the moment. Okay, we need to get these, whatever these are.
He's got commas in his side.
What? Yeah, it's this muscle that comes down right here and then goes inwards. It's that muscle right there. Okay, I don't need the reference anymore. Thank you, weirdly muscular man. Bye-bye.
Muscle man.
Okay. Do you just see the cylinders?
No, there was nothing in my chopstick and I was... Ooh, the parts of the butt. There's another Aries. It's not me, I'm a Gemini.
But donk.
But
donk. I mean, come on, he's
Tracy? Like Tracy with the Honda? Tracy with the ass?
Oh
Oops, baby. Oopsie daisy.
I love that song.
That's such a good song. It's the vibes. The vibes.
I don't know who it is, but there's some TikToker that was doing they were skateboarding to it.
That
oh my
person.
god, they're so attractive.
They're so attractive.
I don't know how old they are though. That's weird being 25, like being slightly too old. It's like, can I say that somebody's attractive anymore?
Well, I mean, the thing is, they look like they could either be 18 or like your age.
Awkward.
Ooh.
It's like those Twilight moms who went to the theaters and were like sexualizing Edward when he was only supposed to be like, I mean, I know he's a vampire, he's supposed to be hundreds of years old, but like that boy was 17.
But also, it's not like you're writing smutty fanfic about this random person on TikTok. You're literally just being like, they are very attractive. And also just if they're underage, then you're just like, oh, okay, never mind. Let's leave that alone.
It's like that girl at what was it? Arby's or Denny's? Denny's.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
It was that girl at Denny's. Like, she was saying, hey, you know, my friend, they're looking for somebody to date, and I was like, how old are they? They're, what, 18?
They're 18, yeah.
And I was like, well, nope. And she was, and I told her, and she was like, oh, yeah, no. So it's like, I don't know, like, especially after Elijah, I'm just so careful to make sure that, like, no accidents happen. I know for Elijah, he literally did it and started dating younger people on purpose, which was disgusting. But, like, I don't want to do it by accident. That would be horrible. Just, big nopes.
Big nopes.
Yadalon, how does your chest work? It's not working. Your chest isn't working right now.
404.
Chest
Chest
not
not
found.
found.
I'm struggling. You see, here.
What?
Look. I struggle with art sometimes, okay? It's completely normal to struggle. This picture is causing me so much irritation. I'm having so many problems getting the anatomy right. Like, there's so many things about this picture that I'm not getting right now. And that's okay. It happens. It's irritating, but it happens. What I'm probably just going to do is, after our 2 hours is up, since this is usually a 2-hour live stream, I'm just going to give it a rest. And I'm going to come back to it later when I feel a little bit more artistically apt. But that's like, it's completely normal and it's completely fine to struggle with a piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not everything happens naturally, even to people who've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. And for, like, learning anatomy, literally just, like, looking at really muscular people, or, like, those pictures of, it's like the body but with no skin, so you literally just see where the muscles are.
Mm-hmm.
That's helpful, and it helps you with proportions and, like, placement. So that's a tip that, unsurprisingly, I learned from this one.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna mock in some lines. When you mock in a line, you're just placing it for the moment. So some of these areas are just causing me so much difficulty right now that I'm gonna just choose to mock in my lines and
Knee.
what?
Kneecap.
Yeah, kneecap.
Kneecapitate.
So that comes up there. There's a bunch of there's a line that's going to run over here because they're actually. Have you seen my anatomy teaching video, Lily?
I have not.
It's a good one. It's one of the ones I'm proud of.
Ooh. Legs are weird. And for what?
Gotta get those muscular legs.
Yeah, anatomy is difficult, but it's good that you're getting better, and that's why practice is good.
You've just taken over my live stream. You talk to the audience.
You focus on your drawing, I'll read the chat.
Thank you, Minion. You're reading my chat to me where I draw.
Just weird noises. I really, really, really think it's hilarious how, like, most of the time on my TikToks and my YouTube, I'm like, haha, I'm so useful, I'm so helpful. And then as soon as I get around my sister, it's just noises.
It's just brain cells. Where did they go?
Yeah,
Neither of us have one.
we kind of share a mutated, like, half existent one that's just left over from its previous job.
Yeah. It got fired from Denny's. It was a really sad day. But it was just fighting capitalism. That the brain cell just wanted to give free fries to the homeless, and Denny's was
I gave
that.
him such a big butt.
Oh, Ethan! Oh!
I kind of want to keep it.
Keep it! Keep the dump truck! Oh my god!
His head is too big compared to his body now, I am seeing that.
Guys, appreciate the dump truck real quick.
What? Yeah, his head is too big. It's interesting finding these things. Like, even decently far into a drawing, and you're like, wow!
Oops, baby. Oopsie daisy.
Jeez, that scared me.
Wait, renegade.
Are you TikTok dancing behind me?
Yeah, I did the renegade incorrectly because it's been so long. Guys, it's been like almost a year since, no, maybe like 8 months since the renegade was like a popular thing. How weird is that? Ooh, he's lying down. Isn't that interesting? I miss old TikTok. I don't know if y'all were on TikTok like 2019. March 2019.
Do I need to put our view in black and white mode to make it seem like you're an old lady?
No! Wait, Ratatata, don't. I realized as soon as I said 2019 that, oh shit, That was not last year. It's 2021. I have no concept of time. Just, we accept that. Time. Wow, y'all joined TikTok earlier than I did. What? That's awkward. For me. Oh, someone call the ambulance! But not for me! Have you ever heard that sound?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Can I drink some of your water?
No.
Okay.
Where's your Windex?
I drank it already.
Have some water.
Thank you.
Not near the electronics! You okay?
Never. Hydrate or dihydrate, kiddos.
Eleanor, you're only 19.
I'm a camp counselor. I may be 19, but I haven't
Lived yet.
I have. Wait, what was I gonna say? Hold on. I'm only 19. However, some of these kids are 13. I have the same age difference with them as you do with me.
Yes, but I didn't claim quite as much superiority at that age.
By the time that says I choose dihydrate, that's relatable. You're 12? Oh, God.
The way you went like, oh.
That means you were born in... Oh. Oh.
You can do it. You can do it.
Wait, 21 minus 10 is 11. Minus 2 is 9. You were born in 09? Is that right?
My God.
I didn't know people were born in that year.
Oh my God.
Listen, Miranda, I'm gay. I can't do mathematics.
Apparently there's a lot of stuff you can't do if you're gay.
Oh my God.
Eleanor, I'm gay and I was excellent in AP Physics.
That's what I'm saying, Rosebud's not a real age. It's an illegal. That aim hit it. Is that how you pronounce your name?
Am I Hittites? I don't know. How do you pronounce your name, please?
The thing is, I don't know if that's your real name or if that's a username. So I don't want to, because my name, people born in 2005 or later, they're not real. Moral of the story.
Your mental misfirings right now are really funny, but also disturbing.
My synapses. Not gonna lie, I just keep... Okay, it's a very amusing keyboard smash. Keyboard smashing is so fun.
Ah!
Huh?
I don't know how I just did that.
Okay.
Sorry if that was too loud for your ears. I'm gonna turn down the gain a little bit just so it's not so blasty.
My chin was itchy.
Why am I stuck in this room with you?
Oh, 13 and young.
I'm gonna worry about him a little bit later. Let's worry about Zuntorka. He looks fine. I need to work on Za. Okay, Za, let's do stuff.
Wow. there's so many children in this chat?
Well, that's hilarious. Because the majority of my TikTok base happens to be children. Because they know that I can teach them how to do art.
Teach them how to do art.
I'm gonna give you free art lessons for several years until I burn out.
That's eyeball dough.
He's really scared.
He said, ah!
Well, because it's like usually he has... Usually when he fights Eidolon is like a mile away. Mm-hmm. And Eidolon was just like, what? Hey, sucker. So he's really kind of freaked out right now.
He box jumped onto the turrets.
Box jumped?
It's like when you jump on a box, but from the ground.
I did not know that there was an actual term to describe that action,
Yes!
but you know what? He needs to be more muscular. It's Xantorka. He's like the Schwarzenegger of dragons.
He big boy.
There we go.
He big boy.
Because that's the trapezius. It runs down this way. Really strong back muscles. His lats are popping.
Popping.
Really suck. In a way, he's a cool bad guy. He gets such a horrible death.
He got an arch in the back.
Like, I mean, what Karagonst does to him, holy. I mean, well deserved, but still, like.
Correct.
That do be a death.
Yes, you gotta give him a dump truck too.
You're asking me to give a dragon an ass?
Dump trucks only. This is a construction zone. It is fun. Killing off characters.
I felt bad because I thought that he didn't get enough done for him. He was one of the first bad guys you met. And then, you know, he stays to be a consistent threat.
Yeah.
But I felt I want to do side stories. He can get I know that he and Karagonst are longtime enemies, and I know I have a book for Aerith and Karagonst, so that will work.
Yeah.
I forget what I designed his sword to look like. It's a large. He has a large broadsword that he can carry. Not many other people can carry it in his species because he's just really
strong.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the homework. Not the homework. Not the midterms. What do y'all have midterms and homework in?
Why do you have midterms? It's only like the beginning of January.
Oh, they're mostly projects? Ugh. What classes? 'Cause I just had my music theory final today. Not the bayang. The bayang.
Look how straight my lines are. They're like me. They're not straight.
Really?
They're not straight at all. It looks almost... God, what is Noctor's sword called? Nagaroth.
Oh.
It looks almost like Nagaroth. I mean, considering he's Noctor's cousin, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, very high standards. Ooh, Mini, were you a gifted kid? You sound like you were a gifted kid.
You mean like Gate?
Yep. Ooh.
That's not how a tricep works.
History, Spanish, art, language arts, math, biology, and religion. Ouch. Ouch. Basically, there's a whole bunch of people... Yeah. See, okay. Here's a big gripe I have with the American education system. It places so much of student self-worth on grades. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Like, standardized testing is complete bullshit and not an accurate or fair way of assessing someone's intelligence. Because there are multiple kinds of intelligence. It's more than just being book smart. There's emotional intelligence. There's spatial awareness stuff. Spatial awareness stuff. There's like music. There's so many kinds of ways to be smart. Street smarts, you know, like and the American school system is just like, well, if you're not good at sitting in a room for 50 minutes and staring at a piece of paper and writing things, and that means that you're an idiot. And it's like, no. That's actually kind of ableist of you. That's actually extremely ableist of you to assume that that's a good way to identify who's intelligent and who's not. Fuck that. Heck that. You heard nothing. Erase your brains.
That's what school does.
That's what school does, correct. But I am the same way about grades. And I'm trying to not put my self-worth so much on what the letter says on that piece of paper or on that screen. Because there's so much more to you than your grades. So, stay strong and be resilient and don't take no BS from a stupid school system. Work hard in the way that works for you. Because that's what's important. And if your school psychologist is not doing their job, I'll punch them. Metaphorically. I will give them a stern talking to about how they know nothing. And I know more than they do. Even if I don't.
It's very difficult to give somebody a dump truck ass when there's a giant tail coming out of it. But this will have to do. All the little subtle muscular things. He doesn't even have his armor on. He's just like, ooh. Probably came out of his tent. Hey, Eidolon's launching himself at 500 miles per hour towards our side of the front. What? Runs out with his sword.
You're a junior in high school? You're young. I mean, I'm also young. I'm a sophomore in college. I'm not that old.
I'm young. I'm 25. It's all relative.
It's all relative. I'm still older than you. Not you. You. Except for you, Naomi. You'll be 20 in April. Yeah, you're a little older than I. Oh my god, sophomore gang! Hey.
I thought you said sophomore gay for a mile. I was like,
I mean...
thanks to call them out, buddy. Oh.
Maybe they are gay. Who knows? Who knows? Good night to all of my sophomores in college.
This is difficult. Where's his other leg?
His leg.
Just gonna jump into the sketch layer. That's one hip over there. That's one hip over there. This leg's coming this way. This leg, I think this leg should come like right there. That cuts off there, and it comes back over here, and that means it's gonna come down that way. Okay, that works.
Woo! My Achilles is... I got an Achilles. I'm glad you appreciate how weird this live is.
Yeah, I thought I was just gonna be sitting here and doodling while Eleanor doodles, but you know what? I should have pre-planned for this because my sister's a frickin'
extrovert.
Yes.
I see the chant. I'm an extrovert who's had very few people to talk to in this pandemic. I see new people to talk to, and I just know. Yeah.
It's funny because she's an extroverted extrovert, and I am an introverted extrovert. No, I'm an extroverted introvert.
Oh, I talk to myself too. I talk to the posters on my wall. I trash talk the posters on my wall.
No, I pretend I'm lonely. I'm used to being lonely. Don't take that in the wrong way. It's not a sad thing. I've been lonely my entire life. That sounds even worse. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't make it sad. I've been lonely my entire life.
But stop touching me. Ah! But I like one of my coping mechanisms, and I used to think I was crazy for this, then it turns out lots of people do it, is like imagining your characters are there and talking to them. And I still do that. I'm 25 and I do that. It doesn't mean you're crazy. You're fine. Don't worry about it. And if somebody says you're crazy, just look over to your character and says, "Do you understand what she's saying?" And go walk off.
And if someone says you're crazy, ask them, "Are you a licensed psychologist?
Yeah.
Are you qualified to diagnose me with a mental illness? No? Okay. Then go away. Thank you." But posters be talking too much. Period. It's because, okay, so I'm a K-pop stan. I know, whatever, it's fine. But there's this one guy in a group I like. His name's Johnny. He's from Chicago. Yes, he is. He is Korean. He's from Chicago. It's not important. It's not important. He's 6 foot. Yes, K-pop. He's 6 foot. 6 foot 1.
Allie!
Allie?
Allison!
Oh my god, hey! I barely know you, but I know that you're her best friend. But anyway, as I was saying, he likes to make eye contact with people because it's exciting. So I had a staring contest with my poster at 3 a.m. and then started trash talking him. They'd be looking, and for what? Why are they looking at me like that? They have the audacity. Men have one thing, and it's the audacity. I just reached for a drink that wasn't there.
You're having way too much fun being on LiveStream.
Ooh, it shakes.
Yes, it's a very wobbly desk.
Oh.
This house is a wobbly house. When you and Nicole were dancing in the other room, my desk was shaking, and I was just like,
sorry.
Oh.
I did win the staring contest. I swear he blinked. I swear he did. Also, sorry for blowing your ears out, Rosebuds.
Remember this over here?
Yeah.
Green's good, yellow's getting loud. When it flashes red, that means that it's
too much.
Way too much, yeah.
Yeah. I apologize.
It's because Eleanor's voice is a lot louder than mine is. Speaking like this right now is loud for me. This is like her level of normal speaking.
Yeah, this is my normal voice.
Yeah, which is louder than my loud voice. So, I'm just a quiet person. I like being quiet.
The gays are loud, correct. I send you hugs too. I forget if I've met you or not, but I miss you too. Because I miss people. And I follow you on Tumblr. And I see your posts. And
the robots?
I reblog them. The robots! The robots! The light. Red. It really do be like that. But also, yes, Minnie, you did hear K-pop. You did hear K-pop, that is correct. I'm a fairly new stan. Well, am I?
It's been like 2 years, Eleanor.
It's been like a year and a half, yeah.
And you're already in a K-pop dance group on your college campus.
That's how I got into K-pop. I was like, oh, a dance group. I'm gonna join it. Because my cousin has been into K-pop since 2012. She was like an ARMY and an EXO-L, BTS and EXO, like since they debuted in 2012, 13. And yes, you are not alone, Minnie. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so glad there's another stan in the chat. Tell me what groups y'all like. Yeah, I was like, my cousin likes K-pop and I want to be in a dance group, and this is a K-pop dance group. So, like...
Now she has, like, 8 roles this upcoming semester. They just were
I'm
like...
in 8 different dances. Half boy groups, half girl groups. Just cool. Ooh, I like music, and I like their music, and I like the actual people in the bands themselves, or like the groups. There are arcade bands like Day 6 and The Rose that I really like, and they actually like play instruments instead of doing dances, both of which are their own super awesome talents. But yes, ooh, Alexa is amazing. I love her stuff. And you said BTS, Blackpink, and G-Idol. I'm not a huge Blink. I love the girls, but their producer is really awful and doesn't write music that is good enough for them because they are so talented, and he seems to kind of write the same kind of music every time, which really frustrates me. So I don't stand the group, but I support the girls as artists. BTS is great. G-Idol, I've listened to some of their stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, they need a new producer. God, they really do. Also, YG as a company is just the only like company that I genuinely like is P Nation. You guys remember the song Gangnam Style? That Psy, he has his own company that he has K-pop groups and like artists under, and he actually treats them well because he is an idol and knows what it's like. So Stan.
His arm's too big again.
His arm just too thick, too long, too big, boy.
Too long. Yeah, keep talking about K-pop.
Okay, okay, but yeah, the producer. Right now, I am very much into NCT. Is a quick question: is anyone seeing a bunch of repeating numbers lately? In time and in other ways, I keep seeing them everywhere. Maybe it's just me, but I'm curious.
Wait, repeating numbers?
Like just kind of like in life.
Because that's actually a psychological thing. That's like for instance, I see 7 basically everywhere because I look for it subconsciously.
1 1 1 1 4 4 4 4. I feel like sometimes, like in comments and stuff, but I don't know. That's really interesting. And also, yay! No art block. Woo! Hey, sometimes people just pick out patterns. Like, it doesn't mean that you're insane or anything.
Actually, people who pick out patterns more easily are generally seem to be more intelligent.
Mm-hmm. Picking out patterns? Good stuff.
Yeah, actually, like, they have those tests for, like, you'll see it pop up on your friend's Facebook page or something, or at least, you know, there's going to be a thing coming down over here. Oh, yeah! I remembered about the muscle that comes down over here. I feel superior. Okay. But, like, they'll be like, find the O in the C's or something. And,
Gary.
yeah, I almost always find it within, like, a second or two. Or the N in the C of M's. Because of my synesthesia and because of my visual spatial awareness. So he really does have a big butt.
A dump truck.
It's too much for him. It maybe if he was Aaliyah, but Yedalon is a bit more subtle in his muscles. His muscles are very, very strong, but they're not as bulky as some other Magi's. Yeah, but like finding patterns is actually a psychological thing. Oh, I'm just making it worse. I'm just giving him every reason to have a
dump truck. His thing is thangin'.
He doesn't have, at this angle, he wouldn't even have any sort of crotch. There's nothing down there. Kind of want to extend this leg downwards a little bit. It feels a tiny bit too small.
Also, we love drawing OCs.
Yes, drawing OCs is good for your soul.
Oh, souls. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's a piano falling very fast towards you.
Oh!
Oh.
C major chord.
Dong.
What? Oh, it's on the ground.
I need to figure. That's a line. That's not the zoom. I need to figure out this other shoulder. It's bothering me so much. It has to be lower. That's what it is. Because at his current, here's his spine coming down like this. Actually, spine's coming down kind of like that. And one shoulder's over here going that way, so the other shoulder would actually be over there. Or even lower. The other shoulder might be like over here. Yeah, that's better. Humph. So I need to place the other shoulder over there. What?
Wait. Oh, this is hard to... Oh. This screen is too small. Piano. Piano.
Red Robin. Yum. I like that. You're like, oh, wait.
Third. We love harmonizing in parallel thirds. OCs are the best. I drew warrior cats OCs when I was a child.
You know what? His hair's going to be hiding this. Screw it.
Yes. As it
See,
should be.
even professional artists do this. If we can't figure out anatomy, we use hair.
Yes.
There's a totally legitimate technique to make it to being frustrated with anatomy, and then you're like, you know what? How much hair does this character have? Can we hide it in hair? Are you okay? I just see twitching behind me. Are you T-posing?
No. I T-pose actively. I said, all my fellas, cut the check.
If you're thinking about it, dancing is just abstract T-posing.
Period.
Ah! I hit the R key instead of the E key again.
Let me introduce you to some new things.
What's happening?
New things.
Why is it zoom? Eleanor, stop moving. You're making the screen do weird things.
Sorry.
Why do you have a constant need to dance?
Because there are wigglies in my bones.
It's like,
I can feel it in my bones.
like Miranda trying to figure out very complex drawing. Eleanor.
I'm like one of those, you know, in front of car dealerships.
The Noodle
The
Men!
Noodle Men.
Did you just bite my chair?
No.
It sounded like you bit my chair. Stop it! I can feel it in my butt.
Oh my god, one of your OCs is named Eleanor. Oh yay! Not me checking the circle to make sure that it's not red whenever I speak.
Okay. When you guys get uncomfortable, do you feel it in your butt? Because like she just bit my chair and it made my butt uncomfortable.
It makes it like a little ticklish, a little clench.
Stop talking about it like that. Yes, that's exactly what it does.
Delicious.
Oh my god, Ellen. I'm glad you're going back to college.
Please get out of my house. Ooh.
Stop moving. I'm nervous. You're like the horse in the hospital, Eleanor. You're just like, where's the horse? I don't know where the horse is.
Don't compare me to that thing.
No, that thing.
Not the clench.
Ew. Ew, just the way you speak.
Just the way you exist. Disgusting.
There we go. That's closer to his shape. There, we have some sort of conformity now.
Don't conform.
Why are you doing things in the background?
You're your own person.
I'm trying to concentrate, and you're just existing.
Orange juice concentrate in the fridge, in the freezer.
Is that a K-pop song?
No.
It could have been.
I mean, here are some very meaningful lyrics from K-pop songs. Banana, nana, nana, nana. And I am not joking about that one. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side.
I mean, that's a good song though.
Yeah. There's some other very shoddy we gon' party till the sundown. A we ballin'.
Okay, I think the outline's good.
The outline is.
Okay,
Also, I too feel less alone when I listen to live. Sometimes chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side. What the heck? Like I'll play Wizards 101 while watching Twitch streams. Just so it feels like I'm gaming with friends.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, with a soda on the side. Is it McDonald's Sprite? Is it
Spicy. Why is it spicy? Why is it spicy?
Okay, Zantorka, you get a slightly bigger butt. That's better. It actually forced him to lean forward. There we go.
He's the leaning tower of Zantorka.
Is that even his proper size? Eidolon's 21 feet tall. Zantorka's about 8 or 9. He's a really big Notorous dragon.
He seems like he'd be older than just 8 or 9. Isn't he like a full adult?
The immediate fear in a significant portion of your actions is really just weird.
Defense.
Yeah, your instant defense. It's like, you make me feel like a person who's bad. I'm a bad guy. I'm the phone!
You're a phone?
I think I just blew out Rose's ears again.
Sorry, Rose.
Yeah, it's all your fault. You made me do it. Get off my hand. You see, I would have provided a normal live stream for you guys today, but she came over, and now it's just...
I don't date, honey. Also, Hobie does love Sprite. Hobie's my bias. I love that man. I love Sprite.
Eleanor, what is wrong?
Oh, so much.
Next, we're going to do the background. Yes, focus, child. I'm going to steal a color. I'm going to steal this color and tone it down a bit.
Yoongi used to be my bias, and then I got bias wrecked real hard by Hobie as a baby army.
You got bias wrecked by a mushroom?
Hobie means mushroom in Czech, which is her mother's mother language, by the way. Oh yes, Namjoon. My cousin and my roommate in college both bias Namjoon. He's an amazing leader, amazing producer, amazing rapper, amazing performer, all of it. All of them are very talented. We love to see it. We love to see it. I do miss EXO though.
Why don't you just watch them a bit more then?
True. They're just inactive right now. Because, like, a bunch of their members are in the military, and Yixing is still trapped in China, though hopefully he'll come back soon.
Trapped in China.
he just hasn't been like, he hasn't left. he hasn't left China yet.
Why?
I don't know, but it makes me sad. I think he's doing like a show there or something, or he was, and then I don't know all the details, but yes. Stan EXO. If you like BTS, you'll like EXO. I feel like a lot of ARMYs and EXO-Ls like don't like each other, even though the boys from both groups are literally friends. So I don't know what's going on. Fan wars, in my opinion, are stupid and destructive. So that's my hot take. But check out EXO. They have bangin' music. Bangin'. All bangers. Woo 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 woo. Okay, it lit up green. Sorry, I wanted to make sure it was making colors with sounds. I had to make sure it was still working. Just to check.
Yes, because my $199 audio box would suddenly just break.
You never know if it'll just turn off for no reason. You have to check. Cut the check. Bust it down. Like the goofy down, pow. But I'm a bad bitch. I'm gonna bust it open. I'm gonna go stupid. But this money, I don't date, honey.
I'm stuck with this.
Yeah, period. Mini.
No, that's his skin tone. What am I doing?
Ooh. I love that. Yay! We love the vibes of just like chilling and drawing. It's a good time. Also, Love Shot is very good. Oh, not the copyright systems, Ratatata. Not the copyright systems. But Mini, Love Shot is actually one of the dances I'm in this semester. I'm Chanyeol. Got that rapper energy, as you can tell.
What is going on?
Oh, so much, and yet nothing at all.
Isn't
it's like
that
what's
just
in my
life?
brain. Oh, I was gonna say it's in my brain. There's what's going on in my brain. So much, and yet nothing at all at the same time.
What is that shape?
It's a
it's an active.
oval.
It's an active brush. I don't want to use that. I'll overrun the system.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a great texture.
It's the Love Shot.
That sounds like it's the Love Shack.
It's the Love Shack. Ames says that, Miranda, you're scaring me with the confidence you're drawing with right now.
Why?
Honestly, sometimes drawing with confidence is just kind of saying,
Fuck it. Heck it!
heck it. That's what I was gonna say. So it's really just being like, you know what? We're just gonna slap something on there and hope that it works.
Yeah, like right now, I'm just honestly going for texture. So I'm, yeah. Honest, it's digital art. You can go backwards if you want.
That's a nice thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it was traditional that I couldn't do what I'm doing right now. But I'm really just trying to find textures. Ah, my French fry!
My French fry. Americano, Joa.
Another weird thing is I'm used to drawing with Procreate. So honestly, drawing with Photoshop, I have a very limited brush set. This is the brush set that I used back in college. And so just opening this up again and realizing that I don't have the handicap of my really nice brush set that I made in Procreate is kind of distressing. I'm not going to lie.
Well, bye, Mini. I hope your best friend's alright.
Bye-bye. Make sure she's okay. Or they're okay. Why do I say she to everything? I think it's just because I like girls better. Oh, that's weird, though.
Yeah.
I like making friends with guys.
Yeah. I'm glad that you are there for your friend Minnie. I've been there with, you know, supporting your friends is good. Make sure to take care of yourself as much as you are also taking care of them.
That's important.
Yeah. Don't burn yourself out. Trust me. I would know. But be safe. I hope that they are safe. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh, ooh.
ooh. Ooh, ooh. Did you see Mount Vesuvius? Vesuvius?
Vesuvius.
Oh, let's make a very interesting sunrise.
Ooh, it's greenish.
And we can use this blue for the mountains that was in the background. Or that could be possibly.
There was nothing in my chopsticks again.
Well, it's because you're monitoring my chat. You're watching me draw. I thought you were gonna draw.
I thought I was too, and then I didn't.
You're having too much fun talking to people.
Also, great tip that I use for if I would want to do landscapes. Bob Ross. If you figure out the Bob Ross formula, then you can draw landscapes pretty well. And also, he's just very relaxing to watch. And he's amazing. So.
Ah, what is that?
Oh, hello.
Get back to the brush. Give me my brush.
Yeah, you can still do Bob Ross on digital.
It works very well. He's great because he translates to many different mediums.
And you can use different opacities to get the same effect as using like watercolors, or if you would have had your paint thinned out a little bit, or if you need to blend paints. Playing with the opacity helps, or you could always use the good old blur tool a little bit. That's a thing that I use sometimes when I do draw.
I thought you were about to say when I do drugs.
When I do drugs. False. But, oh god. Too many tips.
Too many cooks. I did it again. Come on, give me a regular brush. I don't want to use a pencil. I'm going to... Yeah, I don't want that to be a hard edge. We're not going to make this a hard edge. What layer are we in a selection mode? No.
It would be dope if Bob Ross did digital art. That'd be cool.
It would be, but he's dead.
Unfortunately. We could change that. Do we have any witches or necromancers in the chat? No? Cool.
Sorry about my rage face, by the way. This is my drawing face. When I concentrate, when I draw, I look very angry. I'm not angry, I'm just drawing. Maybe that's why I had no friends in high school.
You were always drawing, so you were always having your drawing rage face. Honestly, sometimes it'd be like that. And also, you made friends after high school because you encountered other artists
They
who actually got you and appreciated you for who you are.
Well, some of them.
Some of them.
Allie appreciates me for who I am.
Ooh.
We're gonna take this shade and drop it over here to light that side of the mountain that's facing the sun.
Facing the sun.
Are you gonna finally draw?
Yeah. I've decided to. The question of what is unclear.
I should be eating actual food, but I'm eating hot fries instead. Have you
Lemon.
heard those TikToks where like the guys will get together and sing that together?
Yes, I saw it on YouTube too.
Yeah, they like just collect all their voices together and then make this beautiful just far over. I can't even do it because they're so deep. Far over the misty mountains. I'm trying to harmonize. Dungeons deep and caverns old. Though I don't know the words. To find our lost forgotten gold. No, why'd you say you're supposed to hit gold? You went. I'm just remembering the harmonies that they were making, and I'm like, ooh,
Ooh. No. There are giants in the sky.
Somebody get them down. That Jesus, that's a
There are
huge
big,
parachute.
terrible giants in the sky. Any theater kids in the chat? When you're way up high, you look below. What a friend, and a friend, you know.
Top of this cloud should be a lot darker.
Top of the morning to ya.
Top of the morning till it is.
No, never top of the morning. Bottom of the
Bottom,
morning.
because I'm a bottom.
Yeah. Ooh. Far over.
What?
Spectra. Dungeons deep in mountains old.
Cavern's cold.
Cavern gold. Ah. Ay, 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 ay.
I've never drawn a sunrise like this before. It's really fun.
Sunrise over the horizon. Oh no.
What happened?
Procreate did the thing where it like straightens out your line when you don't want it to straighten the line out.
Homophobic, really.
Homophobic.
I just like how the people who are going to be watching the live stream after it's updated will see me like apologizing profusely for misgendering somebody, and then you're just
Here.
doing you.
I'm just here like bleh.
That's really cool looking. I've never drawn anything like that before.
Ooh, that's very nice. There's a lemon in the sky. There's a big, tall, terrible lemon in the sky.
What is that from, Jack and the Beanstalk?
It's from Into the Woods by Stephen Sondheim. But instead of lemons, it's giants.
I'm gonna steal this color and I'm gonna migrate it over here. Drop it down. Drop it. Do 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 do. I have that song.
Oh, Procreate question, how do I best assemble an old color? Trying to make icebergs.
Wait, what? How do I best assemble a old color trying to make icebergs? Where's my...
Just take the lemon.
Okay, there's a brush that you want to use. It's called Hexavector. Okay, 3 brushes. They'll be really good for icebergs. Membrane, Hexavector, and Marble. They are all under Abstract. I've used these to make really, really, really good ice textures. Especially Hexavector. Let me pop something up on screen for you that I was actually able to do using those. Let's go look at my old art. Here we go. If you use those brush textures, you can get a result like this. Yeah, for these backgrounds, I just lowered the opacity and I made it go swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. So this is Hexavector. This, I forget, it might be Sable. It's an ink. It's a very rough ink, and I just highlighted it quickly. But yeah, use texture brushes for ice. They work really, 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 really well. Eva Dickinson is saying, or Eva, sorry, I don't know if it's Eva or Eva. I always think of sunrises and sunsets as very warm, so I'm vibing with this cooler sunrise. It's actually, I mean, the part of the book that it's covering is pretty dark, like subject-wise, so there's a reason. But yeah, thank you. I'm vibing with it too. Oh, ink! Hi! Sorry, I don't know your real name. Ink tank, think tank, ink tank, think tank.
Ink, ink.
Ink, ink, ink.
Ink, gang, gang. Why do I have a picture of... Oh, that's why I have a picture of Alexander Hamilton in my Procreate.
Explain.
So, fuck! I'm frick!
Heck!
I dropped my iPad on my foot.
Nervous laughter.
First semester of howdy hi. First semester of college, freshman year. Let's start that again. First semester of freshman year, we had to take a seminar for one of our freshman classes. So I took a seminar all about the musical Hamilton because I'm a theater kid and was obsessed with Hamilton. And I was one of those people who have had the whole thing memorized.
Bread!
Bread!
Go ahead.
The bread of God is
Bread.
bread.
That's a weird harmony.
Bread. That's a minor third. Anyway, I would make memes during class sometimes. I made a meme about Alexander Hamilton and his son Philip. And I made it in Procreate and airdropped it to my friends during class to try and make them laugh. It was a fun little game we had. That was very amusing. It was a good time. So I just found that little old meme, little old tidbit in my Procreate files. Yes.
You just, yes. Trying to explain yourself. Yes.
Yes. Good friends who only have... Oh, period.
Why?
Oh, bright.
What?
It was bright. It was brightness. Back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Oh, I mean, if it was over Hamilton, that means it was at least 2016.
I have given up on understanding this particular chat room.
Hey, my eyebrow is itchy.
As I reiterate, I have given up on understanding this particular chat room. Please don't.
Oh, I apologize.
That makes me nervous.
I am sorry.
Well, when you go in my ear, of course it's weird.
What if I go over here?
That's another one of those sounds that makes my anus retract up into my body.
Not the anus retracting. Bye, Ratatata. It was
Bye
good
bye.
talking
Thank
to
you for joining us.
Bye.
Every Friday, this hectic stuff happens.
Yep.
Although-
Except this is the only time I'll be here because next.
Oh my god. What?
I'm feeling booty tight. Correct. Next Friday I'll be up in Ithaca, New York, in my school. Woo! Woo!
I feel for everybody who has to be there.
Ooh, that's called feeling boot. Oh, I already read that comment.
You see, what you're observing here is the fact that my sister is an extrovert and she hasn't been able to talk to people, so she's been taking over my Eleanor.
Sorry.
She's been taking over the chat and talking to everybody, and then just doing some real darn interesting things. Yeah, when she gets back up to Ithaca, it's just going to be a primal scream. You're gonna run up. It's like mask on, social distancing, but just like you'll be around other humans walking to their classes, and you'll just vibrate. Yeah.
We all feeling booty tight in the live tonight, correct? And also, Naomi, I go to Ithaca College in Ithaca, New York. It's a good time. So yeah, I like it there. It's across the hill from Cornell, literally. Then we were just there on North Hill. We were on South Hill. It's a good time. Also, don't be afraid to submit art critiques to Miranda.
I'm very gentle.
She is. Trust me, I've known her my entire life.
Also, I'm here not to make you feel bad about your art. I'm literally here to help you with it. So all the comments I'm going to be making are just going to be ways that, you know, just helping you improve, because that's honestly all I want.
Ooh, you've been to Ithaca? Wow! Ooh. Or unless you're being like, oh, I've been there emotionally. Like, not to Ithaca, but being nervous about showing your art to people.
I just understood what you were trying to say there, and I was like, what? I'm gonna try something here.
I've heard about how hard the professors used to go with their critiques at CIA.
Oh, this is the wrong brush. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the critiques at CIA in basically every single year. I got it hardest actually in my first year. Allie got it the hardest from Monsieur Lincoln Adams, which I learned a lot from him, but I still don't condone him being an asshole to people, because that's just not cool, bruv.
Yeah. Also,
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
You know what, we'll work with it.
Yeah. But that's very cool that you've also been close to Ithaca. I don't know which glass place, but there is a glass place in the Commons in Ithaca that I know of.
So you said Commons, I had to do
Oh,
it.
yeah, the Commons. Wizards 101. But yeah, I really like Ithaca, and I'm glad I get to go back on campus. Even if it's not going to be exactly the same, and that's okay. Yeah. Yes. Correct. You've never left Florida? You poor thing. You poor piece of bread. What kind of bread are you? Are you like sourdough?
Why would you? You can't just ask somebody what kind of a bread they are.
We love it. Makeup reference. I forget. Was it Gretchen who asked? And then Regina was just like, you can't just ask people why they're white. You're stuck in the middle of the Pacific Ocean?
Me too.
The Pacific. Do you live in Hawaii?
That's very specific to say the Pacific. What? What's going on in chat? I'm concentrating too much on this picture. I'm actually caring about it now.
Brett says that they're sourdough. For sure. I love a good sourdough bread.
See, we be Jews, so I am definitely a rye.
Yes. Oh my god, I got your location right. Wow, I'm so proud of myself for knowing basic geography. It was Karen that asked. Okay. That would make sense considering that Karen's supposed to be the dumb one. But yes, I love Mean Girls. Like, yes. And the whole question of if you're from Africa, why are you white? Do they know about South Africans?
Do they know how the equator works?
Yeah.
And how, skin color just gets darker as it goes towards the center, and there are parts of Africa that aren't just on the equator?
Correct. People do not know. Oh my gosh, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're white. Anyone here know Mean Girls the musical? So that's a good musical. It's a banger. Got some banging tunes. Some great choreography. Taylor Lautner is the love of my life. Miss Regina George. Yes! Yes! Yes, in the chat with the musical knowledge.
Ah, shoot.
Ooh.
There we go.
Every inch of Africa is on the equator. Duh. I may not be smart.
You really aren't.
That's it. Ooh, oh, you thought it was from Heathers? Honestly, valid. Heathers is basically Mean Girls, but with murder and drugs. So, yeah, Mean Girls the musical is definitely way better than it has any right to be. I don't think anyone was expecting when we heard that Mean Girls was going to be a musical that it was going to actually be like really good, and then it was, and we all went, oh my god. And also, yes, Heather's correct. Veronica, open the door, please. Veronica, open the door. I memorized freshman year of high school, not college. I memorized the choreo to Candy Store, even though I could not dance at all. And now I don't remember it. So maybe I should learn that again, just for funsies. I know you're scared, I've been there. I can set you free. Veronica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, heck it. Do 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 do.
Is this just all in your head?
Yeah. In my head, I see you all over me. Don't copyright this.
No, if you sing it, it'll be fine. It's if you have the actual, like music playing. That's when they have There's actually a program that monitors all the live streams, and it'll literally pick up on music you're playing in the background, and it'll shut your stream down.
Damn, that's some technology.
Yeah, it does it with Twitch. I think it does it with Twitch too. That's a cool looking place. It's about to look really scary, but
it does look cool.
Yeah, see, I have to put in all this, and I'm using that same dark color. I'm gonna jump to a different brush type, though, because I've been using this, and I feel like I'm handicapping myself by using the same brush over and over again. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better for the accents I need to make.
Like a French accent, or...
The kind of accent that murders people. Yeah, okay, that's good. My... Aha! I'm better now.
It's incredibly swaggy. That's me.
Wait, what? Wait, was that a comment somebody made?
Yeah, wait, oh my god, hold on. Oh, my legs. Oh, god. Oh, my legs. Oh, they're jelly. Fuck.
Actually, that should be thinner. I hope you guys love my sister, because I love her. I got years and years and years with that kid. Amazing years. Actually, no, these are behind. These are back. I don't know what she's gonna go get, but she'll be back, don't worry. She's always back stealing my juice.
My hips did not like the position that I was sitting in for so long. Oh God. Oh, my legs. Ouchie wouchie. Not a fun time. Hold on. Ooh, can you see me dancing in the background?
Wow, you can
Wow.
really dance.
Wow, you can really dance.
They went boom boom. You went
We were both dancing
dancing.
this whole time.
What a coincidence!
Whew.
That's an old one.
That is an old one. Oh, can you see me? Can you see me?
Honor its position so that you can be seen. You're fine.
Okay. However, what I was getting at with this whole thing is am now teenage boy. I forget what inspired the teenage boy. Why were we talking about cats? What were we talking about?
I'm just sitting here watching you struggle.
Aww.
Hmm?
Wow, thanks, chat. Ooh, I'm Pog.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, crap. I told them this is my sister. I love her very much or something like that. It's been many good years with her, and they're like, yeah, she's real cool. And I was like, thank you for confirming what I always knew.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Wall.
Jesus Krispies.
Jesus Crispy Christ on a candlestick. Not the teenage boy. Chair. Electric. Hotel. Trivago.
You're shaking.
I apologize.
Stop touching my chair like you like it so much. I'm just trying to draw. I'm just trying to make a broken tree, and my chair is being molested behind me.
I apologize.
Looks like a teenage boy. Acts like she's missing several parts of her brain.
So, acts like a teenage boy. Cue laughter.
Wait, what?
I said, so you said looks like a teenage boy, acts like she's missing several parts of her brain. So I said, so acts like a teenage boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you very much. Trigger warning joke. Quirky. LOL.
That was actually something I was a little bit nervous about. I was nervous about publishing the video that I published yesterday about like tracing and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because some people
Don't take jokes.
it's not that they don't stop it. It's not that they don't take jokes. It's that like one of the people who ended up commenting on it was an older artist, a caricature artist. And that video that I made about social media and self-worth, it was not meant for an established 40-year-old caricature artist. It was meant for young, you know, a lot younger of an audience. And so I was just like, hi, this was not meant for you. This was meant for people who are not stable in their art career yet. And he was like, oh yeah, we used to hire them as young as 14. And I was like, I did not want to know that.
He's like, where did I ask?
Yeah, and I'm like, I guess I understand. It's like, the point he was making seemed really askew. And I was worried about hurting somebody's feelings because I'm that kind of person.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't. Some people it really helped, which made me feel good. But I'm like, Or like, the tracing video. I was really nervous to post the tracing video. Because, like, tracing's great if you're learning, and if you don't have enough time for a client and they're trying to get you to, you know, do something very, very exact. But, like, you know, when somebody full out plagiarizes something, that's like, no. But I was afraid I was going to start some sort of comment storm. And there are some people who are like, oh, yay. And, of course, it's an opinion piece. That's another thing that people don't seem to get these days. There's something called an opinion. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just means that's what somebody else thinks. And I think
you're even allowed to
disagree with it. Yeah.
Whoa! Tell me more.
Those are really cool.
Those do look very cool.
Yeah, and so I was like nervous to post that video that I made yesterday because I was afraid of insulting somebody and ended up just saying screw it and posting it anyhow. And it seemed to be okay. It seemed to get a good reception. Yeah. And I think that's what people need to understand is my art talks aren't necessarily the word of God.
Yeah, they are. What are you talking about?
I'm just a 25-year-old artist with a small amount of experience trying to help people online. And I was like, my biggest worry, I guess, is like, not like, I don't know, you guys, if you want, you can go watch the video, but I was like, how many people are going to get insulted at what I'm saying? And fortunately, not really anybody. So far. Other people still have to watch the video, but I was like, ooh, sensitive topics. And it's because one of my followers sent me a video of this girl on TikTok. I don't know if it's a girl. I don't want to misgender them. But this person on TikTok who has a 3D modeling program. And just literally takes the 3D model, puts it into a new position, and traces over it. Like, and then they do the same thing with the background. They'll take a photograph and just trace over the background. And, like, okay, if you're going to do that, fine, just make sure to tell people so they know that that's not your actual skill level, I guess. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because, of course, it was, like, perfectly accurate anatomy in really, really complex, you know, positions and angles. That would be heckin' hard to do and to build up to that. But they were trying to say to hundreds of thousands, because that one of their videos got a huge amount of exposure. They were trying to say to like hundreds of thousands of young artists that, oh yeah, it's fine. Just take this 3D. Just, you don't have to know your anatomy if you don't want to. If you want to make a good picture, just outline. And I'm like, could you at least please credit the company who made that 3D modeling program? Because they're actually responsible for the accuracy of that, you know, anatomical model. It's not you doing that.
Yeah.
And so I got really fired up and I ended up making a video about it.
And it also doesn't give credit to the person who made that model in the first place.
Well, that's kind of the point I was making.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. No, don't apologize. I was just clarifying. Yeah, but I was like, I wonder if they're going to see it one day and they're going to be like, hey, you! It's going to be like the Spider-Man meme. Yeah, it's going to be like the Spider-Man meme. Mm. And I'm like, oh, that looks so cool.
That was very cool.
Oh, that looks really neat.
It's it's a drawing from book 6.
Yeah, this is from the beginning of book 6. I wanted to kind of make it seem like it's from a Game of Thrones scene.
A battle scene.
Yeah, I'm happy because I've never really drawn anything like this. Okay, I'm going to do character color. Character base. For all the goofing that we've been doing, I've managed this in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that speed. Good. Okay, Yadelon.
Hey, Yady.
Here, I'm actually going to make their outline black so it's easier to see.
Yee.
Hue and saturation. Let's drop the lightness a bit so it's easier just to color them in. Yeah, but it's like, I have no problem with tracing if you're telling people that you're doing the tracing so they don't actually think that you're at that level when you're not. And I'm more worried for people, like, if she didn't, or they, I don't want to misgender them, if they were doing that straight up, and, you know, with their hands, I would be like, holy crap, you're a good artist. Like, they were making figures like I'm drawing right now, but it was traced. If they did that just from the top of their head, I would be like, holy crap, you've definitely put in the time to learn this. You know, I respect you for the time. But they weren't. They were just tracing a 3D model, you know, with their, and then putting some lines and stuff on it. And their lighting was okay, I guess. But just the fact that they had such a large following of young artists, and they were saying, it's okay if you don't put in the time. And that just leads to so many problems later in life. Like, I just had a moral problem with it. Like, art is not necessarily about the end product. It's about the mistakes and the learning you make in between. And, like, I only can do stuff like this because I've been at it for 20 years. Kunai girl in here has these adorable robots. She's been doodling away for decades. It's like, well, I guess 20 years too. Kunai girl, how long you been drawing? But it's like, and the thing is, we have resilience, and that's how we developed our style. Lots of my followers are really worried about developing your style. How are you going to develop your style if your style is tracing something? It takes practice. And also, putting in that time builds character. It builds hard-working things. It helps you deal with frustration. Like, I don't know how many of you were here earlier. I was having the hardest time with the anatomy on this character.
True.
Yeah, like, and I didn't just throw my hands up and, you know, give up on it. I just worked through it and found solutions.
Even used references, because that's a thing that you're allowed to do.
Yeah,
it's very useful.
Yeah, I used references. My color palette is a reference from Game of Thrones. And, like, if I had just decided to trace my entire life, and then you took away my, you took away my tracing program and put me over here, I don't think I would know what to do. So I guess that's my larger problem, is that I think tracing takes away from the potential skill and, like, respecting yourself, respecting the learning process that you get to go through, because you're literally upgrading your skill base when you learn to do something and put in the effort.
Yeah, and Naomi mentioned a little earlier in the chat that they don't think that it would be necessarily wrong if they were making their own models, since 3D modeling is its own medium.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like, completely agree.
Yeah, if you're doing your own 3D models, then that's great. It's like, it's the same thing. Like, for instance, I trace my own art sometimes to, to replicate something or to bring a sketch into, where is it?
Like a more polished?
Yeah, where is it? Come here, you. I know exactly which piece of art it is. Where are you? She should be in here. There we go. This was a sketch I did while working at a gas station. And I traced over the sketch and then I flushed it out digitally. That's basically the same thing as having a 3D model, right? And then just tracing, like posing and tracing the 3D model. But this person was using models that they didn't make and then tracing over them and then telling hundreds of thousands of young artists that, oh yeah, this is fine to do. And that just boiled my blood, because then you're using somebody else's model, not crediting it, because she doesn't tell her clients that she works for. She doesn't tell anybody that she uses the 3D models to outline. She only started posting about it on TikTok because somebody found out and it blew up, and then she started trying to defend herself and making rebuttal videos. And I'm like, dig in your grave. But there was another artist on TikTok who I used to look up to a lot. Not Culture Hustle. Culture Hustle is completely different. They run an Instagram page called Women of Illustration, and it's a white woman who says she's an ally to the black and gay communities, anybody of color. And it turns out that for her art, she wasn't even drawing it. She was tracing black models she found online without licensing the work, and then selling it. And let me tell you, that got me fired up like nothing else. Because I looked up to her. What?
Oh, I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah, I looked up to her and I was like, wait, you were what? And then she tried doing this giant apology thing to the models she stole from, and she paid some of them back. And the fact that everybody was looking up to her, she had like 80,000 followers on TikTok, and she has almost 1 million followers on the Women of Illustration page. And she apologized, and then she started doing basically exactly what she was doing before, but just showing her process. And I'm like, you got caught, and you're not changing your ways, you're just saying, oh well, I'll keep doing them. That brings me a lot of fury. Like,
Yeah.
and then she's like, oh yeah, I'm an ally. You are?
It's like, are you now?
Are you? Yeah. So stuff like that really gets my blood boiling. And the same thing with the tracing. Like, in the tracing video I made to show everybody, I actually, I bring up some of my art that I've traced. There are 2 pieces in the webtoon that I traced, and they were, it was a picture of my car, and it was a picture of my hand. And, like, that's my own thing that I traced, but taking somebody else's creation and tracing it, and then trying to hide it?
Is shady.
That's super duper shady. So, yeah, there's nothing really wrong with tracing itself, but you have to make sure it's your art, or you bought the stock photo. You have to make sure that you're not disrespecting somebody else. That's not what I meant to do. So yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, in college, we had classes where we had to trace things, and there was nothing wrong with that. Like, if that's how you learn, then do it. Absolutely do it. But I keep seeing bad examples of tracing on social media, and I'm just like, my inner SJW art police woman is like, hey there, children. Want to have a good time? I mean, a bad time.
Want to have a bad time.
Want to have a bad time?
Never pass up the chance to punt a child.
It's not. But here, Eleanor, here's the worst thing. It's not young artists doing the tracing. It's people around my age.
Yeah.
And then saying to their fans, "Oh yeah, this is fine." They're setting such a bad example.
Yeah, I think they don't realize how much responsibility they hold as
Creators,
as creators, because it is, in a way, it's a position of power, because you have people looking up to you. I
am totally aware of the influence I have over some of you. I'm completely aware of it, and that's why I'm responsible with it.
You do feel the sins crawling down your back. They're headed for the door, the store of sin. But yeah, just people need to not do that. You know. Yeah. That was very eloquent of me. I'm aware.
Another thing that bothers me is that there's this leads actually into the video I made. I did 2 art talks yesterday, which is unusual because editing takes a heckin' long time. But one of my art talks was about the fact that I swear young artists feel the need to be good immediately, which is not true. I've had horrible art. I have entire sketchbooks I didn't show. And it's not horrible. Again, it's inexperienced. It's technically not meaning like the literal word, but the technical skill was lacking because I was young. And there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed my drawing so darn much. And that's what matters. You enjoying what you're doing. And so there's this weird pressure I've been noticing for young people to post their art online and for it to be good. And I think that in part is what makes people want to trace, because tracing is a way to make something look very accurate from the very beginning. I understand that. But it's not morally right. If you're tracing just to make sure your art looks good for other people, then you're not enjoying it. You're just enjoying the numbers, and that's extremely unhealthy.
And there's actually a psychological thing that I forget the name of right now, but I learned about in my cultural psych class, where basically it's looking at the difference between Western and Eastern cultures and their perspective on like talent and skill. in Western culture, the primary and like dominant way of thinking is that either you're good at something right away inherently, or you're just bad at it and you're hopeless, and it's an innate trait that you are bad at it and you just like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get better. In Eastern cultures, the more common and dominant way of looking at it is, oh, I'm not good at this right now.
Yet.
But exactly, it's the yet. It's the perspective that this isn't so much an innate thing as it is a skill that needs to be practiced and honed if you want to get better at it. And that everyone can get better if they practice. And I think that's a really valuable way to look at life, because it builds more resilience. It just builds
crickets.
Words.
Hardworking, you believe you can do anything, competence, character. This is
Believing
actually,
in yourself.
that means that I actually have a far more Eastern way of thinking than a lot of people, because my entire point of my channel is, here, come, I will teach you how to do things that you might not be good at right now, but you can be good at it. You just need to practice. And I did not start, here's the thing, I did not start off being good at hands. God, no. Or eyes, or anything. It took years of practice for me to be able to draw Mr. Buddy Boo like this. This is years and years of practice. Obviously, I didn't shoot out my mom's hoo-ha with a pen and go, ha, hand!
Bang, bang, bang.
She's a prodigy! That's not how it worked. I love the voice I just
That
She's a prodigy! That's not how it worked by any means. I had an aptitude for drawing. I liked doing it, and then
spatial awareness.
Yeah, good spatial awareness, and then I just drove myself for the next few years, meaning 2 decades. It's been 2 decades. Eleanor, what are you doing?
I looked at myself in the mirror and was just like, okay, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
And that's actually, it's one of the reasons that I like playing the electric guitar. It's like, it's difficult for me, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. Like, there's so many things that are difficult in life, seriously. But that doesn't mean that they're impossible. That you just need to push that into your head.
Exactly. Things take work, and just because you're not good at it at first does not mean that you are hopeless. Our brain does something called learn.
Yeah, our brains are extremely good at learning. It's very important.
Hi, teenage boy type of beat. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, we got Kunai Girl going. Exactly! Preach!
Okay, I was seeing how your box was reacting to the
Well, here's the thing, Honor. Unless you hit really high notes, it'll be fine. It's actually very, very sensitive to distance. So right now it's picking up me a lot more easily than it's picking up you.
Uh-huh.
To them, you actually might be a little bit quiet, which is good because you're loud.
Deep breath, screams. It's interesting. Ooh.
I'm just reading comments.
Yeah. Not letting me post my sketch in the Discord. Oh no, I want to see your sketch in the Discord.
Yeah, put the sketch in the Discord. Oh!
Put the sketch in the Discord. I've recently discovered a part of me that I've been calling frat boy Eleanor.
Oh wait, Kunai Girl. Just screenshot it, then drop it in the Discord.
Oh.
Exactly, Naomi. Exactly. Okay, let's color in Xantorka.
Not the errors.
I think Xantorka was supposed to be a deep, weird, like a vermilion, like a deep vermilion.
Vermilion.
Yeah, that's what I imagined him
hell
as.
yeah.
I am gonna.
8:50 already.
Yeah, it's getting late already. I'm gonna do some basic shading and a little bit more detailing, and then we should be good.
Ooh, is a sketch in the Discord? I'm gonna look for the sketch in the Discord.
I mean, I can just pull it up here. Wait, is that it? Is it the where are you?
Oh, that's cool.
I picked up the wrong one. Come here, you. Give me my Discord. Is this ARTBLOCK Friday? Whoa! That is terrifying! Ew! It's making my butt do the thing again.
I like that.
That's so cool.
That's
Oh, wait.
cool.
Wait,
Ooh.
they dropped their thing.
We get closer to the door.
Z? Rosebud. Rose dropped a thing. Where's Rosebud? I thought Rose was the sin door. We get to look at other people's stuff.
Does Rose maybe have...
That's adorable.
Oh, so cute.
I love the colors.
Maybe Rose has a different name on Discord than...
I think so. I think Rose's name is different on Discord. Candy apple.
Ooh,
I like the little utility belt. This is cute. This
that's
is very
really
nice.
cute. I like that.
Sideways bunny man.
Bunny man.
Albino. That's interesting. Oh, because rabbits can be albino. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like. It reminds me of Ditto, except like a very friendly version of Ditto.
Mm-hmm.
This is the door of sin. That's so cool looking.
That's very cool looking. Okay. Ooh, okay, Hi says they'll be back.
Okay, bye, Hi. For a
Bye,
while.
Hi, I'll see you in whenever.
God, that's so cool looking.
That is very cool looking.
It's I hate the big thing on the top left. That's really scary. That's that's awful. Oh my God, that's awful. Okay, I'm gonna keep coloring in my bad guy and not think about the giant, creepy, weird computer man going after people.
Yes.
That do make me pretty scared. Scared. I need to do research to make sure. Now, why is this turning into like a high quality picture? I did not mean for this to turn into a high quality drawing. This was supposed to be a study, a sketch, and now I'm really caring about what it looks like. Well, it's because it looks nice. Sushi, 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 sushi. Sushi, 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 sushi.
Sushi, 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 sushi.
Isn't it hard to say after a while?
Sushi. One of my ultimate biases in K-pop, his name is Lucas, but his nickname is Shushi, Xuxy, because he's Cantonese. His Cantonese name is Wong Uk. His nickname is Shushi, and he's stupid, but like we love him anyway. He's not like actually stupid. He's quadlingual, speaks 4 languages. So one of them, and Cantonese is his native language, and Cantonese is hard as hell. So he is smart. He's just also dumb, you know? Like ate a spoonful of wasabi just with no second thoughts, and then immediately regretted it. And we all went, what did you think was gonna happen?
Oh, wait, Lily.
Yeah?
Could you go... How much more sushi rice do we have?
Maybe like a cup
That's
of cooked rice.
Of cooked rice. Do you mind going and setting up a new one?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like a lot, though. Because we have a lot
of rice.
Yeah, like twice as much as I made
How
previously.
much did you make ready?
I made 2 cups before, so that means you need 5 cups of water and 4 cups of rice. You can make it in the big pot, and we can just soak the small pot.
Okay.
They're under the island counter.
Yeah. Okay, peace out, y'all. I'm gonna go make rice.
Boish.
Have fun drawing, heathens.
Well, it's 8:55, so it's gonna be like maybe 5 to 10 more minutes.
Okay. It was good being on my Gemini BS with y'all. Have good night.
Have good night.
Have good night. I bow and I exit stage right.
I don't think they can hear you, Eleanor. You're too far away.
Tell them to stay swaggy.
Eleanor says you should really watch tentacle hentai.
Oh!
Eleanor! Lily! We lost her. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this for a few more minutes. I literally just let Eleanor take the stage because she's an extrovert and she needed to do the extrovert thing. And it let me just sit and enjoy myself and draw. I'll have, Ink, I'll have to tell her that you said exit stage rice, because that's really funny. That's like really funny. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this. I'm gonna take the background color like this. We're gonna take this, we're gonna push it a little bit blue and take it a little bit darker. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this entire layer with that, and we're gonna turn it onto multiply. Oh, this is useful because it's letting me see where I didn't fill in certain things. Yeah, you can see like right over there, the character isn't colored in properly. So I'm gonna just fill in my characters all the way. Character base. Yeah, see, it's letting me see where things aren't filled in. That's very useful. I should use this trick more often. Yeah, Eleanor is on the Discord. I think she's Tavern Master Ellie or something. She's there, but she's not a very big Discord person, so she's not on very often, but she is absolutely amazing. And so energetic. Like, literally, that kid can talk for so long. I do not have her I just colored in his face. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. I have been accidentally coloring in areas that I should not color in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but she has so much energy when it comes to talking, and I don't. But yeah, she's on Discord sometimes. She's a really good artist. Like, she could have gone to art school probably. But she's becoming a psychologist, which is... I'm proud of her. She's a good person. Okay, let's finish coloring in Zentorka, because I got some things really wrong here. Yeah. That butt, that back, that anxiety attack. Poor bro ran out butt naked from his tent after Yadalon jumped a literal half-mile to land behind his front. And he's just sitting here like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I am a small creature and this person is literally a god. He's like, oh boy. He's doing the, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. He's doing that. And Yadalon's like, who should I murder first? I feel bad for people who ask like, oh, where is this from? And I'm like, it's from a part of the book that I haven't published yet. Sorry. I want to just like, I know they're unedited, but maybe I should just drop them somewhere so people can read it and get some sort of context. Oh, she's singing now. I can hear her singing. She's singing while she makes rice. The pureness. She's such a pure person. Okay, now we can go in here. Well, if we do overlay, it's going to be super dark. Yeah. That's actually the correct amount of darkness, though. Gosh darn it. Considering how dark it is outside. Let's try other ones. Let's try multiply. That's just super duper dark. Drop the opacity. Yeah, considering the shadows, that's how dark it should be. Right there. So I'm going to take that, and what I'm going to do is I'm not going to take my eraser. I'm going to erase where the highlights are. I'm going to drop to 46 for this. Not much I can do about his hair. His hair is like already really dark. I'm just gonna mock it in for now. Now I can put it bright again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Eleanor was the party of this, and she just went bye-bye. So you guys are left with me. The older sister is doing nothing but sitting here and drawing something depressing. Aye, it's a mood. This doesn't have as much pressure sensitivity as it does in Procreate. That's so weird to think about. What if I... Oh. No. Let's put this over here. That's a little bit better. There we go. I just want to make sure this is nice and bright. Eleanor's cool. She would have a successful YouTube channel if she started a YouTube channel. She has a lot of personality and she's so much more relatable. The reason she and I are hanging out right now is, I don't know if you guys caught it before, but she's going to college again soon. And so this is like one of the last times that she and I can hang out. And I didn't want to stop ARTBLOCK Friday, but I also didn't want to like miss out on my sister's being here. So I was like, okay, we're bringing her over for a night. So that's why she's here, causing so many beautiful moments on this live stream. Or that's why she was here. She's going down and making more rice. One of the things we like doing is experimenting with food together. And so we'd never tried making sushi. So we tried making sushi and we were actually quite successful. We made California rolls. And it was really good. I see there are comments. Let me get to them in one hot moment. I feel like I shouldn't have put that multiply on there. Let's take that multiply off. I need to do his, Xantorka here actually has stripes all over his body because he's an odorous dragon. I need to get to that. I need to give him his stripes. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do some shadowing to place the characters in their environment. I'm going to... shade that badonk. I'm going to give Xantorka his stripes, which will honestly take a while. And then I'm going to yeet on out of here for a bit so I can hang out with my sister on one of the last days she's going to be here. I think next week will be the first quote-unquote normal art block Friday. Oh, I shaved way too much of his leg. Just drop that. There. I forgot where my light source was. It's supposed to be right there. Here, wait, let me look at comments for a moment. Can I say it's okay if you don't remember that part of the story? Question mark. Uh-oh, I'm forgetting something. Yeah, Ink. The theme today is cold, so we draw something related to the cold. Whatever your interpretation is, what does cold spark? If if somebody's having art block and they don't know what to do, then it's totally cool if they like want to draw a snowflake, for instance. For me, I was imagining this scene, and I wanted to do a similar kind of cold color palette, and this is kind of what popped up in my head, so that's kind of what I'm drawing. Oh my god, Allie, back when we were in the same apartment building. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, good times. And the bean bags. Remember the bean bags? Yeah, multiply is really useful. I miss hanging out with you too. Even like when I just drive up 4 hours to go see you. I want to be able to do that again. They need to stick me with those frickin' shots so I can go safely visit people again. Hi Naomi, glad you're back. We're actually going to be ending in a few minutes because my sister's making sushi rice. Actually, considering sushi rice takes half an hour to end, how about we end in half an hour? So we're going to be ending at like 9:30. Oh, thank you, Brienne. That's very nice. I'm happy that I'm actually not happy. I am relieved that I am relatable. Oh, the clicks of the keys. The clicks of the keys is super cute. That's kind of cute. Maybe it's because you like robots. But okay, let's duplicate this. I'm just gonna do the show. Oh my god, that looks kind of cool actually, but that's not what we need to do. This needs to go here. This needs to go there, and then this needs to go down here. And we're gonna this is the lazy way. If you wanna make shadows. Boom. Boom. So the light source is back there. So I'm gonna press, is it Control? Oh my god, it's not working the way I thought it would. I need to stretch him in a very specific way. That's difficult. What about Alt? Control again? Control? That's actually the way I do want him to stretch. We just need to pull him in the right direction now. And now I'm going to go Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast. Actually, no. Hue Saturation. Image, Adjustments, Hue saturation. I'm gonna drop that saturation. He's gray. Actually, I'm gonna drop the lightness to be like as dark as some of the parts of the background. I don't want the difference in there. So I'm going to adjustments, hue saturation. We're gonna make it completely black. We don't want it to be completely black, but for now that's kind of how we have to vibe. I'm gonna take the fill bucket. I'm going to grab a shadow color, something like over here, fill it in, select, deselect. And now I'm just gonna like move him around a bit more because he's not in the right position. Yeah, because it's his toes touching over here where that shadow should start. And the other one over there is where the heel should start. So what I'm gonna do, yes, apply please. I'm going to grab his leg. See this, Eidolon? Your leg is being grabbed. Now I'm gonna transform his leg. I'm going to pull this down and push that part up because I really don't want to deal with it. And select, deselect. We're gonna select this foot, Control T, do this, pull it downwards. I'm gonna pull that a little bit. Enter, select, deselect. And I'll mess with other things later, but we need to do the same thing with Xantorka so that his shadow is accurate. I still need to give him stripes. Okay, Xantorka, you ready? Control T, flip him over. Oh, he's all red. Where are your feet hitting? Here's a difficult thing with him is his tail gets in the way. We don't need the tail. The tail is unnecessary. Let me actually see what I'm doing, please. Thank you. There, that sits pretty well. Is it in line with his shadow? It's not in line with Eidolon's shadow though, so we're gonna have to adjust. The light source is back there. So I'm gonna control, pull, come on, control, pull him that way. Oh, that's what I was looking for. That's the tool we need. Yeah, I'll just end up erasing his tail. But yeah, we drop that there. Image, yes. Image, adjustments. Actually, I can just fill it with this color instead of going through all those stupid things. Select, deselect, now reselect. His tail I'm going to have to do by hand. Because that's going to come upwards and actually show off his knee. So we're just going to erase the entire tail right now. And let me marker this part in with my actual sketching brush. Okay. The tail's coming... Come on, higher opacity, buddy. The tail's actually going to be coming down. It's going to come down like this. Probably going to look something like that. I'm not going to be worried about it. I'm not going to be a perfectionist. Yeah, that works. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, and now that we have the shadows, I'm being a perfectionist. I'm being a perfectionist. I'm being a perfectionist in this house. Okay, Command T. That is a giant piece of string coming out of the crotch of my pants. Okay. I'm going to press Control, and I'm just going to shift it. That's better. Okay. Select, deselect. And now we can adjust it, so soft light works pretty well. And There we go. Base character shadow. Multiply. I have okay, foreground base shapes. I have so many pieces in here that I don't have any idea what they are. Let's merge down. That's the wall. What is this? Things in front of the wall. Oh wait, no, because now we have to go like that. Oh wait, that's what. What the frick? Maybe I merged things a little bit too early. Foreground base shapes, okay. Whatever this is, whatever that is, that's the wall and the shadow. Wall base. Okay, I'm actually not going to merge those. Wall base. Things behind the wall. And that's the base background. Oh, that's bright. Okay. What's on layer 3? Nothing. It's an empty layer. Line art obviously has a purpose. There's so much in the background I haven't filled in yet. Okay, character base. I'm going to make a new layer, and we're gonna get Xantorka his stripes because he doesn't have his stripes. Poor baby. I need a brush. I need a brush. 23. That'll be. I need something with a sharp tip. Give me something that I can do sharp tip with, sharp tip with, sharp tip with. 6? Oh, that'll work. That's actually really great. Okay, I need a reference picture of Xantorka. Let's see if we can find one. I don't know how many times I've actually drawn this bugger. Books and writing. Fall of the Human. There's actually a picture of him in Fall of the Human. Yay. Wait, that's chapter 1, that's chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. Recognize any of these pictures, everybody? They're in the webtoon. Nah, you haven't seen that again, so these are kind of spoiler alerts. That's Xantorka. That's Alti, that's Noctor, that's Helnim, that's a random notorist dragon, that's Noctor. Oh god, Eidolon, Quickmech, Bertok, General Hector, Aerith, Jacobo, really angry Eidolon. I love this picture so much. Do I not have any better pictures of Xantorka? What about book 2? Book 2 might have some. Pictures, edited. There's Eidolon. There's Quickmech. There's the Fire, Hybrid God, Noctinsel, a room. King Hildash! That's Kateru and Ashinger, Hybrid God, more Magi, Under the Stars. If you guys realize, this is the picture I traced, like this is the picture that's in the book that I traced to actually make, to make that really fancy picture I have of Eidolon, me going, what? Looking at things. That's Solantaniel, the library. I don't have... That's such a creepy picture. I love it. That's great perspective. I don't have any pictures. I seriously don't have any picture. That's a... Ooh, the muscle on that. I think the only... I did use reference for this one. I used reference to make sure his arm had the right muscles in it. Why don't I have any pictures of Xantorka? He's a main bad guy. Oh yeah, that one picture of us under under the stars. This is what it turned into. That's what happened after I dropped it into Photoshop. Oh boy, but what? I guess the only reference picture of Xantorka I have is that one. So we're going to be using that one. Nope. That looks so cool. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, that looks cool! That looks so Whoa! Wait a moment! That looks really awesome! Dang it! Dang it! Stop showing me cool things! Darn it! Okay, I'm hiding that one. It's being hidden. I'm also duplicating this layer. Oh, that's really dark. I don't mean to. I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I did. Oh, because the multiply has to go down. Okay, and this, I'm just going to call it secret. Secret cool shit. And we're going to make it invisible. And then we're going to grab Mr. Bad Guy, move him, so that I can... Actually, we need to make it smaller, like a lot smaller. I just need reference for his stripies. Because I don't memorize every single thing about my characters. Okay, Zentorka, let's give you your proper stripes.
Oi, 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 oi.
Character shadow, foreground shape, character base. Where did I decide to? Okay, it's just gonna go here. There we go. Zaz stripes. Let's draw these in, baby. So where does he go? He's such a muscle butt. He has so many muscles. You hear that, buddy? You have way too many muscles for your own good. You should, like, stop beating up on your soldiers. Go get a hamburger. Lose weight. Lose muscle weight. Gain regular weight. Become a chubby king. You don't have to be a general. You can go have your own life. Eat a dragon burger. I don't know. God, this is tedious.
Show me your stripes.
Show me your stripies. It's so tedious, guys. Such tiny itty bitty.
Nyeh.
There we go. There. Za has his stripes. He doesn't get killed at this part of the book. Where does he get killed? He gets killed... Actually, he gets killed in book 6, but it's later. So he does die in this book. I love making cool bad guys and then just murdering them. It do be like that, though. Wheat. Hey, stripy tail. Let's get rid of this so I can actually see what you guys say. Hi. My sister went to go make more sushi rice because we're ending this in about 10 minutes. 5 minutes, actually. Because she and I are actually spending... This is like one of the last times I get to hang out with her before she goes to college. So this is a shorter... Usually an art block video should be about 3 or 4 hours. Maybe, you know, something like that. Because that's... I'd say that's a good time to just sit and get some art done. Yeah, she's off making sushi rice right now. So that she and I can finish making our sushi. Because we're making sushi together tonight. If you guys aren't in my Discord, I invite you to join because it's just a positive art Discord. Because I want to see what kind of art you guys make for Art Block Friday. And just in general, just show off your art. You're beautiful, skilled people. It would be really nice if I could find some sort of open source music to play in the background so we actually have something to listen to. I'm going to do that. I'm going to research that for this upcoming week. So it's not just silence. kind of stripe does he have on his face? He has full stripes coming down. And does he have any nose stripes? He doesn't. He has a few markings coming like this, but that's about it. Noctor has stripes on his face. Za does not. He does, however, have some sick eyeliner. Coming over here and coming that way. And I should swap colors and give him, his eyes are golden, like that. Maybe even warmer. Yeah. Well, it's not going to do much. I feel bad since he's going to die. It's like, I made a cool character. Let's kill it. I mean, I already wrote his death. I don't know why I'm still sad about it. I think I'm sad about it because you guys haven't gotten to know him and rooted against him. You know, he's a bad guy. Ooh, God darn it. He should, you know, like, get eaten, and then he actually does die in a rather awful manner, and then people will be like, oh, crap. She actually did do it to him, didn't she? It's like, that's not a good way to go, is it, buddy? Well, then he shouldn't have been a bad guy. Okay, now we have to do his leg stripies. Wah, wah. Oh, wait. His legs go all the way down? Wee. 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 Does he have stripes coming from under? Oh, yep, dragon butt. He doesn't have stripes coming all the way from there. So we're gonna just E, 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 E. We don't necessarily know what's going on his back, so I'm gonna add an errant stripe here and there. And maybe that can be something special about him, is that that stripe connects to that one. That maybe there's a side one coming in like that that really wants to connect, but it doesn't quite connect. Because there's not really any rule system on how Notor's stripes are supposed to look. They're just stripey. They're stripey boys. Does he have stripes on his feet? He does. Okay. I'm gonna put those in there. Yay, Stripey Boy has stripes. I'm gonna take this out of the picture for a moment. Brush, pick up that color. I'm going to turn that back on. Character base. I just want to fill in these. Like, I keep noticing little areas of his body that aren't filled in with color, and I'm like, oh gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, my boys. I don't have it all filled in. That the chaos and energy of Eleanor's gone, and we're just reaching the end of the hurricane. The end of the storm, dying down peacefully to the conclusion of our Art Block Friday. I can actually erase that down there. Okay, you have all your details. All I need to do is delete that reference image. Okay. So, focal point wise, let's look at this. If we look at it real far away, we have our focal point's actually on the horizon. We want our focal point to be these characters right here. So before I go, since we have like, wow, we don't have any time left. I don't care. Foreground base shapes. So it has to go under foreground base shapes, but above the wall base. Okay. Bright textures. All I'm going to do... Well, Yelan literally creates a crater around him when he falls. Where's that crater? Where'd I put that crater? I don't know. I stole this brush from Lincoln, and I don't know what it does. Lincoln was one of my professors. I stole this brush from him because he left his brush pack open at one point, and I do not know what this brush does. Lincoln, you're supposed to be the super cool professor. This is a really crappy brush. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to just do things by myself, won't I? Kunai, isn't it kind of ironic that he was so harsh to certain people about like making sure they could do brushes and stuff, and then it turns out that his brush pack that I stole from him is actually kind of sucky. I remember I had it just because he made it, and I was like, oh, it gotta be good for something. He's a big old professional man, and now it just turns out it's a really crappy brush. Oh, dear. It literally did nothing! That brush does nothing! Look, it has a giant fancy shape, and it doesn't do anything. The irony! I mean, I guess if you push really, really, really hard, it kind of does something. But on the other hand, I don't want to destroy. I like not having to keep replacing the tips of my pens. What does this do? That's cool. Let's run. I don't like it. Why do you use all these brushes? Use better brushes. Big old fancy art man. Okay, that's actually a pretty good one. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but you know what? It's still in rotation. It's brush size. And let's pop in some white here and there. I need to update my Photoshop brushes. These are very difficult to use, and they're not giving me a lot of options for I like using textures because they replicate what happens in real life. But when you don't have the right textures and you're kind of sitting there like, wow, interesting. I'm in that situation. I'm kind of in that wow, interesting situation where I just don't have the textures I want. I mean, that's kind of good, I guess, but everything looks like it's made out of the same brush texture. This is one I got for myself. This is my brush. I made this brush. There. Driving that bright point right against the shadow of the wall is gonna look super sexy once I deselect this. Let's derotate it. Whee! I'm going to go into my eraser. I'm going to... I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, I love that texture. Okay, we're using that for its texture. I'm actually going to erase over... Ah, stop it! Sorry if I just blew out anybody's ears. I yell at my art programs a lot when they don't do what I need them to do. That looks pretty swaggy. I mean, this is nowhere near done. This is probably going to be one of those drawings that I'm going to end up doing for like years on end. Boy, where's the shadow? There. Okay. This is, I think, as far as I'm going to take it. I keep saying that, then I keep seeing things I want to do. I hate that so much. It's like, this is as far as we're going to go. Wait, there's more. I keep doing that. I don't want to leave. Well, rice takes a long time, but still, I get to spend time with my sister. To draw or to sister? Which one should I choose? Draw or sister? Draw or sister? Icy white. I'm putting in especially harsh highlights right over here because, let me increase that, because he's on a dark background. And also I want this to seem really, really stark. This is one of those scenes that kind of changes your perspective of a character. Oh, that looks hot. That looks good. Like, in the previous parts of the book, he's been so gentle and so temperamental, and, you know, he takes things slowly and makes sure that everybody is safe, and this is the scene where he kind of loses it. He's been losing it for a while, but this is one of the scenes where he really loses it, and he ends up burning several hundred miles of enemy warfront just because they used a chemical that they're not supposed to use to attack his troops. And he just ends up kind of going, dink, and causing a lot of damage. It's scary because you get used to him being such a controlled... That's one of the scary things, and that's one of the things I really like about the beginning of that book, even though it's kind of sad because you're seeing a really generally soft, loving character lose it. Is that's what you're used to. You're used to him being the safe character, the one who will always, you know, make the right decision, control himself, and you're seeing him lose it. And it's especially scary because he has way too much power for his own good. So it's like, oh, the good guy has become the bad guy. What are we going to do about this? And that was actually the entire danger of his character in the first place, is he was given way too much power by the gods. And that there's other reasons for that, but I'm not going to go into that if you're into the webtoon. And it's just like, oh crap, he's lost it. He's literally a walking planet destroyer at this point. And you've pissed him off. That looks so cool. That looks really, really, really neat and unnerving. I love it. Let's give Za some love. That's definitely the wrong character to highlight, wrong color to highlight him with. You see, I love my sister, but I love art, and it's very difficult to decide between the two. I'm making him way too bright. I'm not trying to bring that much attention to Za right now. We don't need to do that. So just a few highlights to define his character against his background a bit, and that should be good. I need to get away from this live stream, but I'm enjoying myself way too much. I haven't gone in deep, you know, with a picture like this in a while. And then there's underlighting. There's underlighting, because there's lighting from the ground and it's going upwards and it's hitting him on the belly. And I don't know what to do because I want to keep drawing, and drawing is fun and drawing is good. Like it's going to hit him like that. I know exactly what I should be doing. Wait, let me just do the underlighting. I swear I will go after I do some underlighting. Just let me do the underlighting, please. I need to do the underlighting. I'm desperate to do my underlighting. Let me do the underlighting. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye, Kunai. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay, so I'm using a big soft brush to hit him with those underlights, because there's a very, very strong light source directly beneath him. So it's like, wee. Gotta get him with those, with the undersided light sources right here. Ink / Eva is saying, I love it when characters with good protective energy go nuts. Well, there's a lot of it in the books. Imagine just a gentle person who wants to like have kids and raise a farm is forced to be a super soldier and save the planet against evil dragons, and all he's trying to do is help everybody, and then everything gets taken from him and he has to control himself while slowly falling apart on the inside. That's essentially his character. Poor baby. Why do I do this to them? need to get that glow on his eyes right. His soul power is normally a cross between blue and gold. Like, it's like streams of blue and gold interacting with each other. But, whenever, it's usually bluish, but when he uses his god level energy, which, you know, the gods just gave to him, their energy color is golden. And so if his soul color that he's actively using switches to gold, and you know you're in trouble, and it's really kind of fun. It's like, ah, shice. He's not happy, is he? No, he's not. Run away. That's really low opacity. No wonder it's not doing anything. Okay. What about 40? 40 is a good opacity, I think. I don't know. To push how bright the light of dawn is, I'm going to run a darker line against the highlights, like right there, and then slowly fade it out. And there's automatically going to be more dark down here, and then maybe along here a bit, and in there. I'll run it over here, run it over there. Because all he wants to do is snuggle, and he wishes his mom wasn't dead. And that, you know, he could just be the captain of his frickin' city and protect, you know, just go around on the patrols during the nighttime and be peaceful. But no, he's forced into a position where he's in control of god levels of energy and has to run an entire rebel army to make sure that his planet isn't overtaken by evil dragons. So yeah, he's considered only like 28 in Magi years. So he's really kind of young for this level of stress. And it doesn't do good things to him. I feel so bad for him. My poor baby. He's supposed to have blood all over him in this scene, like dried, crackled blood. I need to make sure to put that in. Now we can shade our rib cage. Shade under the muscles. Ink! I'm in control of my powers. Someone hurts the person they care about. Time to commit massive war crimes. That's exactly what he does. I feel so bad for him. My baby. Why do I hurt him so much? Oh my god. It's like if he was actually real and he read the books, he would be like, why are you writing me like this? It's so depressing. My mom's dead. My brother dies. Why are you doing this to me as a character? Oh, you'd be so mad if you saw the actual books. Oh my god. Oh no, prenatal. I need to do more highlights on his face. His face is very, very flat compared to the rest of his body. Let me just, I see comments about books and somebody's saying they're trying to write a book. Let me shade this quadricep and I'll be right with you. Oh wait, I can't use that color for the shade in that area. Oh, because it's lighter compared to that. Darn it. Oh, that's what I forgot. I need to also highlight his hair. Now I feel stupid. What brush was I using for highlights before? I don't know, but we're going to use this one. Just tiny and high opacity. No, wait, there wouldn't be a highlight right there. The rest of his head is too bright. Okay, awesome. He actually has shading on his hair now. His eyeballs, though. He zoomed in really fast. He's like, whoa, you called. I did. You need more extreme shading. Yes, we're going to darken you even more. I keep saying that I'm going to go look at the comments, but then I keep drawing because I really, really, really enjoy drawing. There. That's a lot more definition to his neck area. His eyes look really dumb. We're going to fix that in a second. I keep saying that I'm going to go. I keep saying that I'm going to go and spend time with my sister and watch a movie with her, and then I'm like, oh, but you know what's also fun? Drawing. Let's drop the opacity. Let's swoosh here. I wonder if there's a thing I could do to bring other artists onto the main drawing channel of ARTBLOCK Friday. So like other people could share their art and we could watch while they drew too, so it's not just the Miranda show. I would love that. Seeing other people draw makes me happy. Like, I don't care what they're drawing. I mean, sometimes I do actually. Like, if it's inappropriate, I'm like, hey, don't post that on public Discord. But like, just being able to see people and see them happy and doodling and doing what they like doing just makes me happy. It's a good time. It's a very good time. Just a little bit more lighting. Sir, please allow me a little bit more lighting. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Stop it. We need to go to bed. No, we need to go spend time with sister. We need to stop drawing. It's so hard to stop drawing. I am arguing with myself, trying to get myself to go away from this, to stop drawing, so I can go spend time with my sister. And it is physically difficult to get myself away from this drawing because I'm just enjoying it so much. Just the opacity. Okay, we're gonna give him glowing eyes, then I'm gonna go. Isn't that what I said like 5 times already? I'll be like, we're gonna do this, then I'll go. We're gonna go do this, then I'll go. I mean, this time I mean it. Didn't I say that a few times? I keep saying I'm going to leave, and then I'm like, but I need to find this, I need to do that. It's very difficult to show that he's actually looking the opposite way without, Why do I enjoy art so much? Why can I literally not detach myself from this? There, now it looks like he's looking to the side. It was really hard at first. Okay, we're gonna grab this. I'm putting it on here. I'm putting it on add. Where's add? Oh, here we go. Lowering the opacity a lot. Getting it to be a bit bit bigger. No, that's too much. I'm giving him a dark pupil, then I'm going to be gone. Normal. Does anybody else just have trouble, like, getting themselves to leave their art if they're in a good mood and they're doing their art and they're just sitting there and they're like, yeah, this feels so good. Hey, it's time for dinner. And you're like, oh no, don't make me leave my art. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm having one of those moments right now. This is that moment for me. This looks super funky. I don't like how this looks. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as is. It can be whatever it wants. I don't need to make it look good. It can just be whatever it wants to be. That actually looks fine. Okay, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it like this for now, because I need to go spend time with my sister, and I feel very guilty for getting sucked into my drawing. It happens way too often, and I don't like it when it happens. That looks really good from far away. Hi says your lighting is very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi is saying I'm actually trying to write a book right now. Yeah, Eva. Yadelon just goes frickin' feral. Yep, he does. It's about a queen who is very unfit to be queen, and her heir has to overthrow their own mother, but there are 3 main characters in total. That actually sounds really fun! Yeah, character arcs can be difficult. Hi, what I did is I actually wrote all the books first, then... Here, I was aiming over to... I wrote all my books first, then I started the webtoon. It just makes the process a lot easier. Yeah, now the highest point of contrast is right in here, which is good. Oh no, I have to look at the comments. I want to see what you guys are saying. Eva is asking what movie. Life of Brian first, then Monsters University. Or Monsters Inc. Because this is the last time here and we're just gonna eat sushi and watch movies. Go have fun with your sister. I'm officially being yelled at to go have fun. Can I react to that? Eva, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Apparently I can put you in timeout. Okay. So I guess this is the end. Yeah, this is the end. It's a lot better closer up than farther away. It looks so small. But anyhow, okay, thank you guys for joining, whoever ended up joining. It was really great having you. And of course my usuals, my friends, my bros who ended up joining me. I'm probably going to end up picking this up for ARTBLOCK Friday again next week. Just because I've put so much time into it, so. If you have not joined the Discord channel, please join it. The link is down below. That means that you can... I say a lot, don't I? So I just want you guys to join so you can have good critiques, so you can have a healthy art community, a welcoming art community, and so you can post your ARTBLOCK Friday drawings, because that is a vibe. And if you do post them, I will show them in the next week's stream. As per usual, thank you for joining me. Drink your water, get your sleep, please believe in yourself, and chase your dreams, whatever they might be. Some people have very interesting dreams, but you know what? They're legit. Okay. And bye-bye to everybody in chat. I will see you next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern as per usual. Bye-bye!